My man Durk was having federal nightmares turned into reality, man. God damn, yo. That's tough. Nightmares turn into reality? Shit. I remember, yo, and I told this story before, yo, but I remember I was locked up, right? And I was sitting on my case. Hold up. We is back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember I was locked up sitting on my case, right? And I used to have these vivid dreams, man. I think they was nightmares. I'm pretty sure they was nightmares. I used to have these vivid nightmares of catching life in prison, man. Like, yo, it was crazy. So y'all know I was sitting facing life, but then I'm having these nightmares that I actually I killed somebody, right? And got caught on the scene. Oh my gosh, yo, them fucking dreams were so goddamn vivid. You wake up heart pounding. That's probably what Durk was going through, having federal nightmares. Now it's turning to a federal reality, man. So right now I got the full documents, the full indictment. Y'all know how we do on here. We don't give excerpts. We're gonna read the full indictment. That way we ain't misleading nobody. Everybody walks away with the same information. 144K, what it is. Everybody walks away with the same information. We ain't, we don't participate in that. Also, so when y'all see misinformation being put out there, y'all know, like, man, that ain't true. My man Keep It G read the whole motherfucking indictment. That's not in the indictment. That's how, when people were saying OTF Jan War Wire, that's how we was able to shoot that shit down off the rip, because we read the whole indictment. Indictment ain't say nothing about no goddamn wire. Album, what it is. Now I seen a few clips that people posted. It seemed like it got some lyrics in there. Yeah, I see that. But that's good for Durk. That's, yo, the fact that the federal government is using lyrics is great for Durk. Great for Durk. Because the federal government don't typically use lyrics. Remember, we talked about that. Like, that's a slippery slope, using lyrics to secure a conviction by the feds. That's something that the state do. So the fact that they're using lyrics, shit, I think that's a win for Durk. I think that's a win. Jimmy D. All right. Let's get busy, y'all. Matter of fact, before we do that, y'all, I gotta sleep the girls in my city, man. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. The rapper girls in my city, y'all, put together a fucking video. Fuck was the name of that shit? Man, I gotta sleep to them girls, man. They did that thing on there. Hold up, we gotta listen to that first, y'all. What the fuck? Come on. Nah, I ain't got no team. I need a team. You trying to work? I need a motherfucking team. I do everything on my own, man. I'm a one-man army over this bitch. One-man wrecking crew. Yo, why is it on watch late? I'm trying to go to history. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this video before we get started. The girls from my city put together like a cipher. I fucks with it. Yo, so what y'all think so far, man? Is Durk done? Do people think Durk is done? Let me know in the comments, man. I think the fact that they're using lyrics is great. I think that's great. Because you can't even type in, when you type in federal government using rap lyrics, nothing pops up. So that shows you that it's a rarity. It's a rarity. Yeah, they use lyrics, but it's not often. And the reason I think it's not often because the rule was the Rule 403 and Rule 401. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on, man. Hey, yo, we ain't going live at we ain't going live at excuse me, at 11 tonight. But I told the girls from my city I was gonna shine some light on what they had going on. Oh, come on now. What's the name of this fucking this damn shit? It is called, alright, the Spitters. I got it. Yeah, y'all notice they've been playing with the numbers lately too. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. But we reading dirt paperwork. It should be hundreds of people on here. I've probably been going too hard on academics and now. You know, they probably contacted somebody over there at YouTube, slowed my page down. Y'all know them boys play dirty. I know them boys play dirty. All right, here we go, right here. What y'all think, yo? Who the hardest, y'all? Salute the girls from my city rapping, man. Gotta shout them out. You know, I do videos on the guys. Check the girls out.
Live and get on Instagram, dissing, that's how you gon' miss it. Oh, you think I'm tripping now? Wait until we get the business. Pop up in your city, click on Whitney, just so claim the 50 line. A nigga then go live and brand like tell them come and get me. I can't love no ass, kiss it, pussy broke bitch ass, nigga bad, flip it, chase the cloud, gonna get you tagged quicker, just walk through your hood, send it live. Niggas don't even know you. Know a nigga that thought he was cold until I know what Scotia business over. Life is going down, your death is getting closer. Let him take the hit. My shooter said he trying to meet his quota. Fuck you talking about? Closer where you at and walk you out. Anybody laughing like hyenas get pushing their mouth. Oh, you see it's deeper than these lyrics, not you ditching out. Knew how I got down and had a slice when I came to your house. Huh? What? I've been fighting all my life to be honest, nigga. Do we need another round, nigga? Not. We blow up the spot and make the streets rock. Worry about a roach infested apartment, should he not? Re-rock. The prices might get lower if you recop. Made the streets hot. All you heard was the bass, the beatbox. Say he wanna know me better, begging to give me top. I wanna want you up, I face the whole
who the hardest, y'all?
Damn sure not no imposter. Knowing where you sleep and where you track, especially play it proper. You want the smoke? Okay, I'll show you I'm really a roster. And niggas holding not even begging for none of my roster. Niggas soft and imposter. One in the head, all you hear is the block. For my niggas that's locked up, bitch. That's my DJ. Look, I know they say before you talk, you better sit back and listen. I ain't dumb, I got heart, plus I really been spitting. My pen different, middle school was writing raps in detention. I got that dog in me, really used to starve in them trenches. I'm balling and bipping, shit I ain't too far from redemption. I went from crawling to walking and sitting, jogging and lipping. Remember I was falling and tripping, tired of my tennis. Now I'm really quick walking on benches, yeah. On some real deal stepping shit. I told niggas I'm a force to be reckoned with, feel me? And I don't play the disrespectful shit. A nigga sneeze wrong, this effing and really bless the bitch, yeah. This shit is effortless. Any beat, no I'm gon' eat. Fuck is a deficit. They done got me in my element. Nigga keep on trying to spin it, Ben. You should've kept your bitch. Cut me off, no nigga. I was heaven sent. I took a lot of losses, but I swear I'm doing better since. I don't got time for this ish, Uncle Ray. Look. Trying to catch up, but I'm already gone. Floating on the track and turn this bitch to Autobahn. Baltimore, baby, and this bitch putting on. You a real one? I don't give a fuck what you put on. Same bitch when in the street, same when I perform. And I hate when niggas talk that they got eyes, boy, you born. Knock it off, niggas thought, and I'ma keep it going. I can pick them up, dash across the lot like I'm towing. Get into it, why worry about a hater? I've been killing shit like I've been doing a Reaper a favor. I can line them up, fade them out, these niggas is tapered. I just want my pockets louder than a mother in labor. Going dumb, I don't give a fuck about a reason. Make that nigga stop playing like it's game overheating. And it's funny how they talk when they not on your level. Get the bull and bitches blood, now they checking they vessels. Came across a couple niggas trying to take what I do. I be looking at them like, nigga, I'm harder than you. I've been doing good once I let this monster out. Took the CZ out of crazy case a nigga forgot. And you see me as a threat, but you was never a factor. Even on your best day, bitches still don't matter. Even on my worst day, bitches still get active. You keep talking all that nut shit, I'm still gonna drag them.
Desire.
Ready time over, bitch, this a big lead. My shoes way too big to walk in. You can't fit these. Got the people food on the gram like, bitch, please. You ain't who you saying, girl, that nigga make you split these. Never say never, it's some shit that I ain't never doing. I don't never fuck with a nigga and I get a coin. I ain't never duck and smoke, bitch, I'm a fucking bomb. It's big Zai, baby, you know what the fuck I'm on. Zaya ain't changed too much, don't get it fucked up. Really, if you catch the nude me, then you fucked up. And it ain't a problem just to pop out and show bitches. This 2024, I'm not fighting, I will blow bitches. Watch when you speak on me, whore. I don't know bitches, I got bitches next on the floor with that throat missing. Woo! Like when I'm back though, hold up my chains, don't worry, let me relax. So they want me stay cool, it ain't cool when you react though. You can do some little shit, I'ma do the macro. I be stepping in my heels, baby, please keep it QC. Rose a mirror when I walk, hey, the niggas wanna treat me. I don't never wanna listen, and he never wanna lose me. Every time he give me money, every time this shit get juicy. Ooh, be that nigga in that truck. I be in this ear like you that nigga when we fuck. Bad bitch, bills paid, I'm real put up. Head straight, pretty face, it never take much. That's my DJ. Sometimes you gotta drag on bitches, call me Messi, cause I'm quick to put my hands on bitches. I got goons when they pop out, they got their hands on switches. My boss too vicious, I'm big dug, my flow stupendous. Better than me is impossible, overcome any obstacle. Flow colder than possible, spinning is too. Tell that bitch that we ain't beef until she injured in a hospital. Once you choose a side, you gotta stay there, it ain't optional. Look, last time
once you choose a spot, you gotta stay there, it ain't optional. Straight up.
Bitches know I drag my nuts, these bitches know I been that bitch. Don't nobody watch your broke ass nigga, he don't pay for shit. Bitches know I eat on every beat like it's potato chips. That freestyle you just posted was sweet, bitch, I hated it. I'm about to grind her up, or tell that bitch our time is up. Wanna know who really run Baltimore, bitch, it's the five of us. I ain't going back and forth with bitches, we can line it up. Hop on any beat and rock that bitch like it's a cyber truck. I'ma pop my shit, nothing like I'm opposite. Dustin bitches, I'm my shit. Got a clock if you plotting shit. If a nigga try to spend his money, then he might get hit. Psych bitch couldn't see me if he was psychic. Broke ass can't even turn me on if I'm a light switch. Bitch, you a hater, stalking my paper, never like shit. All of my dogs ready to fight like I might fit. Cause niggas stay on my body so heavy like my right dick.
Yeah. Alright, man, I had to shout my girls from Baltimore, man. Yeah, Infinity Guard killed it. Alright, so let's get to the paperwork. I sleeped it out, man. That was the Infinity Guard, Ziggy Zaya, Detronada, somebody, the girl named C's. I think that's it. I forgot, I don't know her name. Hey, but sleep to all of them, man. What's her name? Let me get her name right. What's her name? What's the shorty name right here?
Here's the block for my niggas that's locked up, bitch.
What's shorty name?
That's my DJ.
Alright. Cashier. Alright, so let's get to the paperwork, man. Alright. United States. Can y'all see this? Or I'll make it bigger. We is back. What it is. Y'all can see that? The second one was she was the second one right here. That's the second one.
Look, I know this.
Her name Keisha. This Detonada, a lot of people know her.
We get the business, pop up in your city, click on Whitney.
Detonada had a record label. She had a deal.
Live and get on Instagram, dissing, that's how you gon' miss it. Oh, you think I'm tripping now? Wait until we get the business. Pop up in your city, click on Whitney, just so plain the 50 line a nigga, then go live and braille like
yeah, DG, man.
I can't love no ass, kiss it, pussy broke bitch ass, nigga bad, flippin' chase the clouders, gonna get you tagged quick to just walk through your hood, send it live. Niggas don't even know you know a nigga that thought he was cold until I know it's Scotia business over. Lights is going down, your depth is getting closer. Let him take the hit. My shooter said he tryna meet his quota. Fuck you talking about? Close to where you at and walk you out. Anybody laughing like hyenas, get percent in their mouth. Oh, you see it's deeper than these lyrics, not you bitching out. Knew how I got down and had a shice when I came to your house. Huh? What? I've been fighting all my life. To be honest, nigga, do we need another?
Alright, so let's get to the paperwork. Alright, y'all. United States District Court for the Central District of California, June 24th, grand jury. United States, so they put this in front of the grand jury on June 24th. I think that was the first indictment, though. So we got United States of America versus, can y'all see that? So I gotta make it a little bit bigger. Durk Banks, aka Lil Durk, aka Blood. Who the fuck calls him Blood? Mustafa Abdul Malik. Got Kayvon Grant, aka Cuz, aka Vonnie. You know, got all their nicknames. Oh no, so this the first superseding indictment was brought back in June 2024. The first indictment. Conspiracy in the use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in death. Use, carry, and discharge of firearms and machine guns, and possession of such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence, resulting in death. Possession of a machine gun. And yeah. Grand jury charges. Can anybody see this? Or do I gotta make it big? I know y'all can't see the whole screen. Hey, Corey, that's how they do. When I caught my case, I had first degree murder, conspiracy to commit first degree murder, and 2 handgun offenses. They ain't never find no handgun. It just was a handgun used in the commission of a crime. Yeah, I don't know where that Blood name came from. That's a new name. I wonder who calls him Blood. The grand jury charges. Introductory allegations. In or around 2010, defendant Durk Banks, also known as aka Lil Durk, aka Blood, aka Mustafa Abdul Malik, formed an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which among other things produced and sold hip-hop. I think we read that part. At times relevant to the first superseding indictment, defendant Banks was the leader of OTF. Defendant Kevon London Grant, a.k.a. Cuz, a.k.a. Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, a.k.a. Didi, Asa Houston, a.k.a. Boogie, and co-conspirators 2 through 5 were members or associates of OTF. Defendant Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, and David Brian Lindsay, a.k.a. Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. So you got Durk at the first. Durk is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this all right. So co-conspirators 2 through 5 is Durk, Kevon Grant, Vonnie, OTF DD, and Asa, aka Boogie. Alright, so these two are not Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs. On or about November 6, 2020, DB, Davon Bennett, a high-ranking OTF member and a close associate and friend of defendant Banks, got into a physical altercation with TB at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During the fight, an associate of TB pulled out a gun and shot Davon Bennett multiple times, killing him. After the murder, defendant Banks made clear in coded language that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward and or make payment to anyone who took part in killing TB for his role in DB's murder. On or about August 18, 2022, the co-conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California. as alleged in counts 1 and 2. After learning of TB's location at the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. So, yo, Durk didn't find out the location. One of these guys got the location. Durk is not the one that got the location. Because it says, as alleged in counts 1 and 2, after learning of TB's location at the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Wilson, which means one of them learned the location, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering TB. On the same day, August 18, 2022, defendant Banks and Grant also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles, California. As alleged in counts 1 and 2, on August 19th, at the direction of defendant Banks, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill TB by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in the death of SR. Following the attempted murder of TB and the murder of SR, defendant Banks sought to commercialize SR's death by rapping about his revenge on TB with music that explicitly referenced audio from a news clip taken shortly after SR murder where TB screamed, "No, no," after seeing SR's dead body. Told me they got an Addy. Go, go. Got the location. Go, go. Green light. Go, 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 go. Look on the news and see your son screaming, "No, no." If they plan on using lyrics, this is not a strong case. Paragraphs 1 through 6 of the introductory allegation of this first superseding indictment are realleged and incorporated here. Object of the conspiracy. Beginning on a date unknown, which means, since they keep saying the date is unknown, whoever told wasn't privy to the first conversation of whenever, if this true, if Durk decided to place money on Condo Rondo. They wasn't there. But no later than on or around November 6, 2020. So they basically just saying they know what happened after King Von died. And continuing to on or about August 19th, 2022, in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, defendant Durk Banks, also known as AKA Lil Durk, Blood, Mustafa, and all that other shit. That's all their names. And co-conspirators, known and unknown, conspired and agreed with each other to knowingly use facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with the intent. They didn't name the internet in the first indictment. With the intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and the consideration for a promise and agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money, and lucrative music opportunities with OTF, in a violation of Title 18, United States Code, Section 1958A, the use of interstate facilities to commit murder that was the object of the conspiracy resulted in death of SR, which by which the object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. 1. Defendant Banks would place bounties on individuals that he and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendants Banks and Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB and or reward individual lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendants Banks, Wilson, will recruit. Co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendants Banks and Wilson. So you notice it's only them two named right here. Wilson is OTF DD, right? Who's Wilson, y'all? Man, Buka 600 ain't put them boys together, man. We'll recruit others, including Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2, to find, track, and kill TB. So somebody that participated in this hit is telling. At the direction of banks, defendant Grant would procure cars, ski masks, and firearms that would be used by co-conspirators to find, track, and kill TB. Using the credit card associated with OTF, co-conspirator 3 would purchase airplane tickets for the co-conspirators to fly to California and to murder TB. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 would travel from Chicago, Illinois to Southern California via airplane to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars procured by defendant Grant to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 will communicate via cell phone to coordinate logistics to find, track, and kill TB. So they will have all of this. If they communicated by a cell phone, they're going to have all of that. They're going to have cell phone pings. They're going to have cell phone records. Defendant Jones and Lizzie and co-conspirator 2 will fire multiple shots at TB, killing SR, who was a passenger in TB's vehicle. At the direction of banks, defendant Wilson would pay the bounty or monetary reward and or cause payment to be made for the killing of SR on behalf of co-conspirators, known and unknown, to co-conspirators hired to kill TB. Overt acts on or about the following dates in furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish its object. Defendants Banks, Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators 2 through 5, and others known and unknown, committed various overt acts in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, including but not limited to the following. Overt Act 1. Following the killing of DB, on or about November 6, 2020, defendant Banks, using coded language, told defendant Wilson, co-conspirator 2, 4, and 5, and others that he would pay a bounty or monetary reward for anyone who took part in the killing of TB. 2, 4, and 5. Co-conspirator 3 wasn't there. Alright. On August 18, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including defendant Banks and co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. Okay. So Durk did find out, and co-conspirator 4 found out the low. I think Big U dropped the low, y'all. Overt Act number 3. On August 18, 2022, defendant Banks and Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet so that defendant Banks and Grant could help coordinate the murder of TB. Overt Act number 4. On August 18, 2022, defendant Banks and co-conspirator 5 asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. Damn, how the fuck do they got all of that? Yeah, so whoever was telling y'all, whoever telling on them was privy to this whole ordeal. On August 18, 2022, defendant Banks and co-conspirator 5 asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. Co-conspirator 2 is the one that's telling. Or is that co-conspirator 3? Yo, which one of them is telling y'all? Co-conspirator 2 or 3? One of these guys the one telling. Where the fuck is they at? One of them outsiders the one telling y'all. Hold on, y'all. Where the fuck is the dude's name at? It's either David Lindsay, a.k.a. Brown Eyes, or Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka. One of them two is the ones telling. It's one of them two. They must got locked up somewhere. prior court case. No, Gary, Indiana, not Chicago. Gary, Indiana is in Indiana. All right, so overall act number 2. On August 18th, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including defendant Banks and co-conspirator 4, learned that TB was visiting California and staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Banks and Grant flew from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California on a private jet so that defendant Banks and Grant could help coordinate the murder of TB. Defendant Banks and co-conspirator 5 asked co-conspirator 2 to travel to Southern California later that day. On August 18th, defendant Wilson recruited defendant Jones and Lindsay to travel to California for the purpose of murdering TB and help facilitate such travel by, among other things, texting co-conspirator 3 biological information about defendant Jones and Lindsay so that co-conspirator 3 could book flights to Southern California. Specifically, defendant Jones' name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Jones' ID card, and defendant Lindsay's name, date of birth, and a picture of defendant Lindsay's ID card. Overt act number 6. August 18th, 2022, defendant Banks texted co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." Overt act 7. August 18th, 2022, using the credit card ending in 2039, OTF credit card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airplane tickets for defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California that same day. Overt act number 8. On August 18th, 2022, co-conspirator 3 confirmed to defendant Wilson via text message that defendant Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay had the same airline ticket confirmation. Overt act 9. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Wilson messaged a friend on Instagram, "I'm on my way to LA." August 18th, 2022, defendant Houston texted co-conspirator 3, "On got clear, I'm 15 minutes away from the airport." On August 18th, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew from Chicago, Illinois to San Diego, California via the airplane ticket procured by co-conspirator 3 using OTF credit card 1. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled toward Los Angeles County in a car to meet with defendant Grant. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in Los Angeles County using cash. On August 18th, 2022, using the credit card ending in 1015, OTF credit card 2, defendant Grant rented a hotel room for co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, the Universal City Hotel. Defendant Grant rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators. All right, bet. On August 18th, 2022, in or around Los Angeles, California, defendant Grant met with the co-conspirators and provided defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to kill TB. Met with defendant Grant met with co-conspirators and provided defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 with firearms. Jones and Lindsay came from out of town. Alright. Overt act number 16. On August 18th, 2022, defendant Grant provided 2 cars for defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to use to find, track, and kill TB. A white BMW sedan, Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan with fake license. On August 18th, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, and co-conspirator 2 Appreciate it, Donnell, for the $5 super sticker. And co-conspirator 2 traveled in the BMW and the Infiniti to a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, where TB was staying. The downtown LA hotel to find, track, and kill TB. So defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, and Houston, co-conspirator 2. Yo, hold up, y'all. See, y'all, I gotta go. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, Grant. Hold on, y'all. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, Grant. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, Grant, Jones, aka Flocka. And so somebody's not listed in this indictment. Somebody else is with these guys, and they not listing him at all. At all. All right. On August 19th, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator to travel to the downtown LA hotel where TB was staying to find, track, and kill TB. On August 19th, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator to follow and track TB's black Escalade to a marijuana dispensary located on Flower Street in Los Angeles, California. On August 19, 2022, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator to follow and track TV's black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below images show the BMW and Infiniti following the black Escalade in which TB and SR were passengers as the black Escalade traveled toward the clothing store. Alright, so we got this. We seen that already. August 19th, using the BMW and Infiniti, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirators to track TV's black Escalade to a gas station located. Salute boy for the $5 super chat. Super sticker. Located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, gas station. On August 19th, 2022, defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt to murder TB. See y'all, but this evidence, one of the guys that was involved in this planning is telling. It's telling. But as long as, see, this is the thing. Let me stop, right? So this might sound like strong evidence, right? Because somebody is definitely telling. But if everybody else say nothing, like it has to be, it don't have to be. But in order for it to be a strong case, like a real, like rock solid case, the United States government is gonna have to get one of these other guys to corroborate this person's story. You understand? So if it's just this person's story and everybody else is like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, even if the evidence is there. That makes for a good case for Durk. Because he can say, I don't know what the fuck you talking about either, because there ain't no evidence on me. You feel me? All you guys, a text message, it ain't no real evidence on me. So if everybody else can stand firm, even with this person telling, Durk is still in good shape. He might be, but what the fuck, y'all funny as shit. Might be, man, but I'm always on the side of the defense. On August 19th, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by Defendant Grant, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. The image, yo, this is the shit I be talking about. See, that's that dumbass shit. That's some Chicago shit for you. Y'all remember y'all always say that, yo, Chicago dudes, that's how Lord Jeff got killed. Like in Baltimore, yo, we gonna ride around the block. We gonna case the same. You know, we gonna get a good layout of what we got going on. You feel me? We gonna have at least a plan. Look, they normally be right here, you know. But it's like in Chicago. Chicago is just like, yo, there he go kill him. Quando Rondo wasn't even in the car. He wasn't even in the car. They jumped out and shot, and Quando Rondo wasn't even in the car, man. That wasn't in the last paperwork. That wasn't in the last paperwork. Ain't nobody on the wire telling. Ain't nobody on the wire telling. Oh, Lil Pop was dissing too? Yeah, but still, the whole play was for Quando Rondo, and he wasn't even in the car. But since those boys was just reckless, they ain't even pay attention if he was in the car or not. They just pulled straight up and started shooting. Like, we don't move like that in Baltimore. We gonna watch that car for a minute, see who get in that bitch, see who get out that bitch. Oh, goodness. The images below show Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 firing their guns at TB Black Escalade. See, co-conspirator 2 is a shooter. Damn. This wasn't in the last paperwork either, y'all. Co-conspirator 2 participated in this crime. No, he wasn't in the car, Slow Grind. Nope. He wasn't in the car. Look. On August 19th, at the Beverly gas station, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by Defendant Grant, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. Quando Rondo was not in the car. But since they was moving so fast and not even, you know, using their... Man, people crazy. So we know for certain that one of these guys is telling. One of these guys is telling. That's what we know for certain. Yeah, sloppy work for sure. Yo, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Ain't nobody else, you know, people don't normally do this. You know, we always read all the paperwork. Because I want people to have the truth. So when y'all see motherfuckers start putting out lies and shit, you know it's a lie. Because you know that's going to be next. Overt Act number 24. On August 19th, 2022, in the Infinity driven by Defendant Houston, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind the Beverly gas station after the co-conspirator shot and killed SR. So that's enough. So that's new news, y'all. One of the shooters are telling. We know that for certain. One of the shooters are telling. Overt Act number 25 on August 19th, 2022, Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payment to defendants Jones and Lindsay for the shooting earlier that day. Now, I think it's one of these dudes, man. where co-conspirators discuss, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and Lindsay. I think it's one of these dudes, man. I'm thinking the dude in Indiana probably got booked. Hey, Quantavious, let me give you a break, brother. Give you a little break, y'all. It's like you fingers getting tired. I'm gonna read this again. On August 19th, 2022, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles County, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and Lindsay for the shooting earlier that day. So everybody didn't get paid. Only these two outside guys. The only people got paid is these two outside guys. The guys is from another gang. And I think one of them, one of the people that fucking told. On August 18th, 2022, using OTF credit card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay. Defendant Grant. See, they trying to confuse motherfuckers with these different co-conspirators, man. Trying to find out who the fuck the rat is. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, and Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Payments to Jones and Lindsay. California to Chicago, Illinois, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Jones, Lindsay, Houston, co-conspirator 2. Yo, was Grant the one telling? No, because Grant wanting to shoot him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this paperwork, y'all, because we're gonna find out who the fuck this rat is. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. On August 19th, in the Infinity driven by Houston, defendant Jones and Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2. Houston, Jones, Lindsay, co-conspirator 2. On August 19th, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. So Grant mentioned right here, but he not mentioned right here. Co-conspirator 2. Jones, Lindsay. On August 19th, using OTF credit card 1, co-conspirator 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. August 19th, 2022, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego, California. No, Grant wouldn't fly back. Grant flew with Durk, so Grant wouldn't fly back, so he's not co-conspirator 2. Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. Alright, fuck it. Beginning on a date unknown, but no later than or around August 18th, 2022, and continuing to on or about August 19th, 2022, In Los Angeles County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, defendant Dirk Banks, also known as AKAs, all these other guys, and co-conspirators known and unknown, each aiding and abetting the other, knowingly used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet, with the intent that the murder of TB be committed in violation of the laws of any state, namely the state of California, as consideration for the receipt of and the consideration for a promised agreement to pay anything of pecuniary value, namely money, and lucrative music opportunities with OTF, resulting in the death of SR. On or about August 19th in Los Angeles County within the Central District of California, defendant Dirk Banks, also known as all those AKAs, aiding, knowing, used, and carried firearms, including a firearm that defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston knew to be a machine gun during and in relation to, and possessed such firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence, namely the use of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death in violation of Title 18 United States Code, as charged in the count 2 of the first superseding indictment, and in so doing, discharge of firearms resulted in the death of SR. Count 1. On or about August 19th, in Los Angeles County, within the Central District of California, defendant Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flocka, knowingly possessed a machine gun, as defined in Title 18 United States Code, Section 921A3, and Title 26 United States Code 5845B, namely a 10mm caliber firearm equipped with an auto-sear conversion device, was designed and intended solely and exclusively for the use in converting a weapon into a machine gun, which defendant Jones knew to be a machine gun. Pursuant to Rule 32-2 of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure, notice is hereby given that the United States of America will seek for forfeiture as part of any sentence pursuant to Title 18 United States Code, Section 981A1C and 924D1, and Title 28 United States Code, Section 2461, in the event of any defendant's conviction of the offenses set forth in any counts 1 and 2 of the first superseding indictment. Any defendant so convicted shall forfeit to the United States of America the following: all rights, titles, and interests in any and all property, real or personal, constituting or derived from any proceeds traceable to any of the offenses. All rights, titles, and interests in firearms or ammunition involved in or used in any such offenses. And C, to the extent such property is not available for forfeiture, a sum of money equal to the total value of the property described in the subparagraphs. Yo, they don't have nothing on Dirk, y'all. This forfeiture stuff. We don't really need it. Yo, they don't have nothing on Dirk. Yo, they don't have anything. That's what I need to do, Travis. Yeah, I probably do, yo, because I'm trying to. If I go through that paper good enough, I'll be able to figure out who that snitch is. Because they name them and then they don't name them. They name them and then they don't name them. That's what they doing. I don't know how to make no wave graph. What's up, Brittany? They need somebody to tell. Yeah, I know. They're not gonna produce all the evidence, but they'll produce more than that. Yeah, I know, Khalil. They're not gonna produce everything, yo, but they didn't give us nothing. They didn't give us nothing. They gave us a lyric from a song. That's all they gave us. That's all they gave us was a lyric to a song. So from what we know right now, all they got on Durk is one of the shooters are telling. We know that for a fact. One of the shooters are telling. Let's go back. Hold on, y'all. See, but my thinking is it gotta be somebody close to Durk. Like real close to Durk. It gotta be somebody real close to Durk, y'all. For them to know all the extras. It might not be, man. I'm just trying to make sense of it. It gotta be one of these guys, man. Unless they didn't mention them. Well, we know it's one of the shooters. Brittany, it gotta be one of these guys. Cause it was one of the shooters. One of the shooters told. Yeah, that's what they doing, Travis. That's exactly what it's doing. It's naming people, then calling them co-conspirators to confuse you. But for them to know about all this pre-planning, or at least the planning that went into it, it gotta be either Didi, Kevon, it got to be either Didi or Kevon Grant. It got to be one of them. You say the shooters co-conspirator too, but they named the 3 shooters. So, what was that name? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's confusing because they playing with the names. Look, because co-conspirator 2 was in on the hit. Co-conspirator 2 is in this picture. Hold on. Look, I'm ready to read it again. Co-conspirator 2 is in this picture. Whoever is telling is in this picture. Look. On August 19th, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by Defendant Grant, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. The images below show Defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 firing their guns at TB's black Escalade. I think Didi told, man. Yeah, I think OTF Didi is co-conspirator too, y'all. Why not become a fed? I'm trying to find out a rat. I ain't trying to solve a case. The fuck is you talking about? You must got this confused with them other guys. I'm trying to find out who the rat is. I don't give a fuck about solving the case. I think OTF Didi is the rat. Because Kevon Grant didn't go. Grant didn't go. So he's not co-conspirator 2. Unless it's Houston. It's either OTF Didi. It's either Houston or OTF Didi. That's the rat. Yeah, no, Grant, no, yeah, Grant is Kevon. DeAndre Wilson is OTF Didi. It's either Didi or Houston. No, not yeah, Boogie. It's either Boogie or Didi. It's one of them guys, man. It gotta be one of them guys. Because they was the only, and I'm thinking it's Diddy because for Durk name to be implicated, it have to be somebody real close. It have to be somebody real close. I wonder if he caught a case. I wonder if he caught a case recently. Look. See, they didn't tell us this in the last paperwork. In the last paperwork, they didn't tell us that the shooter was in this picture. They didn't tell us that. Yeah, they didn't tell us that the shooter was in this picture in the last paperwork. So we know two of these shooters is the guys that was from out of town. And one of them is close to Durk. Then it might be Houston. Hold on, man. See, I got the pictures in my fucking phone, but I don't know if I got it on my computer. Hold on. Hold up, y'all. We gonna find a rat, y'all. Dirty, stinking rat. Gonna find his ass. Yeah, but Vonnie didn't participate. Vonnie was a driver. Vonnie was the one that dropped the bread off. He was the go-between to Durk. Diddy probably was upset because he probably thought he was closer than Durk than Vonnie. You never know, yo. People get jealous, man. The fuck, he fucking with Vonnie. I knew that. I knew his ass longer. Yo, you never know with people, man. You never know with people. I know Vonnie close to Durk. That's what I'm saying. It might have been some jealousy. It might have been some jealousy there. Yo, anybody got a picture of Ashley Houston? Is there any picture, yo? Think he the rat. Is there any picture of Houston? Have anybody seen a picture of dude? He's the fucking rat. He the rat, man. It's Houston. Where the fuck Houston is? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all, we done cracked the code. It's Houston. I feel a lot better about myself. That's all. It's not them two. But they was the shooters. So we got pictures of everybody except for Houston. Houston the rat. Who's this right here, y'all? This Boogie. Ashley Houston the rat, y'all. He the one telling. He the one telling. Where the fuck did Eli come up at? No, it ain't Brown Eyes. It's Houston. He the only one that ain't got no picture. He's the only, we got a picture of everybody else except for him. That's Deesky, that's Vonnie, that's Boogie. We got a picture of everybody else except for him. He's the rat. How you gonna say he cooked? Ain't even no evidence. The image, so Lindsay and co-conspirator 2. Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 firing the guns at TB Black Escalade. And the Infiniti driven by Houston, defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley. No, it's Dee Dee then, yo. Because Houston was the driver. Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2. It's fucking Dee Dee, man. Houston was the driver. Defendant Jones and Lindsay. It's fucking Dee Dee, yo. OTF Dee Dee's the fucking rat. You dirty bitch. OTF Dee Dee, y'all. That's what it is. Fucking Dee Dee. You rat bastard. That shit fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. Durk looked out for that boy, man. Durk looked out for that boy, man. You fucking told. Yo, a bitch. So what role, let's see, hold up, y'all. What role do Boogie play? Yeah, watch who you call your homies. You ain't lying. Hey, yo, hold up. So what role, what's Boogie last name, y'all? You already know it is. You already know everybody gonna be saying Dee Dee the rat tomorrow. What's Boogie last name, y'all? Looked like his punk ass was crying. No, Boogie name not Houston. His name not Houston. Damn, Dee Dee, yo, wow. Oh, yeah, it is Houston, okay. So we do got the picture of Houston. As of Houston. That's Boogie. So he was driving. He was the driver. These two was the shooters. And this bitch is the fucking rat. Look like he was crying. Look, he got tears on his face. You rat bitch. His ass was fucking crying. Look like that's a dried up tear coming down his face. Got his eyes and shit. You told on your man, bro. You fucking sucker. This shit just pissed me off, man. Anybody else eyes looking like that? Look at this. It's your fucking man. Damn, yo. That's fucked up, yo. Yo, that's fucked up, yo. Damn, yo. Yo, see, that's the crazy thing about it, yo. Like some of these guys, yo, they will be around you and never like you. Never like you. Like, you never know, yo, because Durk used to bring a lot of different guys in. So, Durk probably could have brought somebody in, was showing them too much love. He started feeling some type of way, like, damn, Durk I'm your man. Yo, you never know, yo. These people be wild, man. Yeah, the threat. Diddy the one told. Houston was the driver. We know Jones and Lindsay was the shooters. Grant didn't participate. It's fucking Diddy. Diddy told. He a bitch. Yo, that's crazy, man. I am surprised, man. I am surprised, Scotty. I mean, I ain't surprised. Like, look at this. This was your man. This was your man, y'all. That was your peoples. Like, it's pictures of them back in the day when they was kids. Let me find it. No, I know I saved it. They first cousins? What?
They got real in here, man, because he just...
Wow. They first cousins, yo.
Nah, we climbing it out.
Wow, yo, that's crazy, yo. He a bitch.
You're the big boss? Oh, no, she's...
You right. Diddy a bitch. Diddy must got locked up or something. Didn't Diddy do it? Is there any interviews of OTF Diddy on the internet? He got any interviews?
Cause I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here though.
We're at. I bet the fucking you got one with
like,
that.
this is documented.
We ready to watch
you know,
that
I got
shit.
a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. They shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Eddie Hall when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this some real
He
shit.
dead rat, bro.
If I ain't like that shit.
In D-Town, he dead rat, D-Town. He the only one. He the only one. He dead rat. He like yo, he's the rat. Grant wasn't there. Boogie was the driver. Lindsay and Jones was the shooter. And Diddy was the other shooter. Diddy is co-conspirator fucking too. He co-conspirator too. Yo, I'm telling you, Scotty. Watch. It's gonna come out. Nah, Jam ain't tell shit. We going off the paperwork, bro. Going off the paperwork. It says it. It says it without saying it. We know for a fact that Lindsay and Jones were shooters. For a fact, these are shooters. Now we know that co-conspirator 2 was a shooter as well. We know Kevon Grant. He didn't participate. He was a driver or something. He didn't do no shooting. We know Boogie was a driver. The only one left is Diddy, bro. Because Lindsay and Jones are shooters. They're not the ones telling. They trying to hide co-conspirator 2 because co-conspirator 2 is giving information. That's why they hiding co-conspirator 2. That's why they keep changing it from co-conspirator 2 to then they say his name, then they say co-conspirator 2, Then they say his name. I guarantee y'all, if we was to go through all this shit, what's your last name? Let's find out. Before we jump to conclusions, let's find out. Let's see if Wilson's name is named when they say co-conspirator 2. Let's find out. Let's find out. So defendants is Wilson, Banks, Wilson, Jones, Houston, co-conspirator 2, all travel from Chicago. All right, so right here it say his name, and then it say co-conspirator 2. Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering TB. So Banks, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston, and co-conspirator 2. So Grant name isn't mentioned right here. Grant name isn't mentioned. So this is what they doing, y'all. Every time they mention names, they leave one out and say co-conspirator 2. That's how they trying to confuse. That's how they try. No, Kiko. Co-conspirator 2 was a shooter. Co-conspirator 2 was a shooter. Grant wasn't a shooter. See now, look now right here. It say defendant Grant. Look at this. Defendant Banks, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 used 2 vehicles. Now we name all of them. Banks, Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's all 6 of them. Then it say co-conspirator 2. You see what I'm saying? It names all 6 of them right here, and co-conspirator 2. But then when you go down here, it says, it tells you co-conspirator 2 was a shooter. On August 19th, 2022, at the Beverly gas station, defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 used the firearms procured by defendant Grant, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot at TB's car, striking and killing SR, who was standing next to TB's car while TB was inside. The images below show defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 firing their guns at TB's black Escalade. Co-conspirator 2 is a shooter. It's only 3 of them. Man, I'm not reading no fucking press release. I'm reading the whole indictment. This is the indictment, bro. Yeah, I think it's Didi, bro. I think it's Didi. Then look, then when you go down here, look, let's finish reading. On August 19th, 2022, in the Infinity driven by Houston, so we know Houston was a driver. He wasn't a shooter. Defendant Jones and Lindsay, so we know these are 2 people that was outsourced, and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind Beverly gas station after the co-conspirator shot SR. On August 19th, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled, so Grant wasn't present during the shooting. So that rules him out as being co-conspirator 2. Now it mentions Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant to Los Angeles County, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants Jones and Lindsay. Just these 2. Just the 2 people outsourced. We know Houston is Durk man. We know Grant is Durk man. We know Wilson is Durk man. We know Houston was a driver. We know Grant wasn't there. Didi is the fucking other shooter, y'all. Like, he's the other shooter. But Brittany, you missing a part. It's not forget that part. The shooter is right here. The shooter is right here. Co-conspirator 2 is the shooter. So you saying co-conspirator 2 ain't named at all? Okay. So y'all saying they not even gonna put him on the indictment. Because they try to confuse people with this co-conspirator 2 shit. The images below show defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 firing their guns at TV's Black Escalade. You said because it's jam. I don't know, y'all. I think 3 is what's it called? Let's go up, y'all. Co-conspirator 3 is Grant. Co-conspirator 3 is Grant. 4, I think 4 is Big U, y'all. I don't think it's Big Baby. I think it's Big U. I think Big U dropped the low. Man, Scotty, you act like I'm trying to solve a case. I'm trying to find a rat. You know? I ain't solving no case. I'm trying to find out who the rat is. Feds ain't gonna tell us who the rat is. It's up to us to find a rat. It's not the Feds' job. I am letting the Feds do their job. They made their arrest. I'm trying to find out who the fuck the tellers is. Feds ain't going. That ain't the Feds' job. The Feds' job is to keep that shit secret. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, no, Scotty? The Feds' job is keep it secret. I don't want people to get that confused. Defendant Banks will place bounties on individuals that he and other OTF members wanted to kill, including TB. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendant Banks and Wilson, would pay anyone who took part in the killing of TB, including Banks and Wilson. Yo, because this is the thing, y'all. See, this is the thing, y'all. Whoever told gotta be close to Durk. That's the only way they would know this information. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way they would know this part. They wouldn't know this part. They wouldn't know this part. Like the 2 guys that was outsourced, the Brown Eyes and Flacker, wouldn't know this. Only people would know this is people close to Durk. Who's that? Young boy. Why? You talking YTB Fats? YTB Fats or some shit like that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I think I seriously think that it's motherfucking what's it called, man? Cleveland Banks and Wilson will pay anyone to take part in TB's killing of TB, and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Oh, OTF Diddy got a song. OTF Diddy music. Dang. Okay, I stepped on the fucking cord. That was a year ago. He didn't start rap. Look like he didn't start rapping until after motherfucking. Till a year ago. Jam started rapping a year ago too. What's this? DJ Boney Malt interview featuring OTF Jam, Landmark, Lil Durk, OTF.
Holiday shopping has never been easier or more rewarding. Earn Beauty Insider points and Kohl's rewards when you shop Sephora at Kohl's. In a sea of experts, it can be hard to stand out. Get the web address you need to stand out among the professionals.
We do everything together, you know what I'm saying? That's why as a family is way different, you know.
Fuck is these niggas? I ain't watching this. You know I don't support y'all. He's a goofy. Support that nigga. Dissecting. Yo, he kind of fit the body size of one of the shooters. Not saying that it can't be anybody else. Like one of them look like a slim dude, a kind of tall, heavy set dude. That's probably the Flocker dude right there. I don't know who the fuck this is. You can hardly see his ass. He probably the fucking toad. Look like he's scared as a bitch. Well, one thing we know for certain, without speculating, is one of the shooters ratted. But it got to be a shooter that was close to the original planning to implicate Durk, to know all the other shit. That's what make me think it's Diddy. It got to be a shooter that was close to the planning. Grant wasn't a shooter. Grant was close to the planning. Diddy was close to the planning. Unless it's just somebody ain't naming. You know, that could be a possibility. But it was only 3 shooters. That I ain't listening to that. That boy doing too much talking. We ain't ready to do that. I ain't really listening to lyrics and trying to implicate them in crimes. No, we ain't going that route. We ain't going that route. Man, I don't know, man. Yeah, DDP. Yeah, D, we ain't doing that, man. That I ain't gonna lie. Them lyrics sound a little crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck away from there. Let's see if he got any interviews. Better off doing it that way. Yeah. Yo, you keep saying it was Jam. On August 19th, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendant Jones and Lindsay. See, I'm saying only 2 people got paid. So that lets you know even more that co-conspirator 2 is close to Durk. Grant wasn't in it for no money because Durk was his homeboy. Wilson wasn't in it for no money because Durk was his homeboy. Houston wasn't in it for no money because Durk was his homeboy. And co-conspirator 2, whoever co-conspirator 2 is, wasn't in it for no money because because Vaughn was his homeboy. I kept saying Durk, but I meant Vaughn. These 2 is the only ones that didn't have connection to Vaughn. They was the only ones getting paid. Everybody didn't get paid. It was just these 2. It was just these are only 2 people that got paid. Him and him. They got all of them on camera. They got all of them on camera. All right, so let's finish reading this. On August 19th, in an Infiniti driven by defendant Houston, defendant Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 fled the alley behind the Beverly gas station after co-conspirator shot and killed SR. August 19th, defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a restaurant in Los Angeles County where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendant Jones and Lindsay for the shooting earlier that day. On August 19th, 2022, using OTF credit card, 1, co-conspirator 3, which is Grant, purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendants Wilson. So Didi got sent home, Jones got sent home, Lindsay got sent home, Houston got sent home, and co-conspirator 2. Yeah, so yeah, it's somebody not mentioning. So where the fuck does Wilson play? It's somebody not mentioning, y'all. It might not be DD. One thing I can say, if we can't put it on a person, it's definitely somebody in Durk in the circle. You keep saying it's Jam. Yo, how do we know Jam is even part of this case? Like, it's nowhere to say, like, how people just throwing Jam in the case? Y'all think it could be Jam? August 19th, defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 flew back to Chicago, Illinois from San Diego, California. See, look, this is the main part. Beginning on a date unknown, but no later than on or around August 18th, 2022, and continuing to on or about August 19th, 2022 in Los Angeles County. Yeah, it's somebody, man. Fuck it, we ain't gonna put no name on it. But somebody close to Durk is telling. I think we can say that with certainty. Somebody in Durk inner circle told. Somebody got booked somewhere. All we gotta do, all people gotta do is find out who got booked. All people gotta find out is who got booked recently. Who in Durk inner circle got booked recently? More than likely, that's the person the feds flipped. That's the person the feds flipped, and they fucking told it all. Straight up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, yo. When you can take care of motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers still roll over on you. But at the end of the day, they still need somebody else to corroborate this. Regardless, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard taking you say take his base zero. Shit. Yeah, but Louis wasn't a part of the case. Louis probably wouldn't know none of this. Did he, Lord? What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, they did say he caught a gun case. They did say James caught a gun case. You say he not in the database? That's a dirty game, yo. That's why you can't even fuck with niggas. Yeah, but he was there for the conversation. That's the thing about a conspiracy. You don't even have to commit the crime. I learned that from my situation. That's what I learned from my situation. Like, you can get charged with conspiracy without ever committing the crime. All you gotta do is talk about the bitch. I mean, all you gotta do is have conversations about it, and they'll lock you up for that shit. So if it was even if no money got transferred, it even being talks of money being transferred is enough. But Durk wasn't there for that conversation. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna need somebody else to corroborate. Whoever corroborated to is, right? They're gonna need one of these other 5 guys to corroborate his story in order for it to stick to Durk. Now, the other guys, they might be done. But in order for it to stick to Durk, somebody else is going to have to corroborate that story. They're going to have to say, yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah, Durk did. You understand? Because from what we know, all they got is a lyric. They got a lyric. A fucking lyric. One lyric. Out of all the songs, they got one fucking lyric. That's why you need DJ Academics over that bitch trying to fucking find lyrics that he talked about crimes. You see what I'm saying? And Trap Lil Ross and all them motherfuckers. That's where they come into play. All right, let's look at this part right here. Damn, my bad. Defendant Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirators 2 would travel from Chicago, Illinois to Southern California via airplane to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2. Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars procured by Defendant Grant to find, track, and kill TB. Defendant Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 will communicate via cell phone to coordinate logistics to find, track, and kill TB. See, because this the shit that's throwing me off. You got Grant wasn't there. You got Wilson. You got him as a driver. Maybe Wilson was the other driver. Because they had 2 cars. So maybe Wilson was the other driver with Grant in the car. And it is somebody not naming. Okay, I can see how that can be. Wilson and Grant in one car, Houston in another car. Those two the shooters, and there was somebody else that they're not naming. Co-conspirator 2. Defendant Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2. Yeah, I can see that. It's gonna come out though. But this all they got on Durk right here, y'all. Told me they got the Addy. Go, go. Got location. Go, go. Green light. Go, 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 go. Look on the news and see your son screaming, no, no. Man, I'll give up. It's gonna come out. I just don't like rats, man. I think they all need to be exposed. Especially a rat that might have been getting taken care of. You taking care of motherfucker, they tell on you, man. That's the worst feeling in the fucking world, man. See, I've been told on before, y'all. That shit don't feel good. Like, that shit is a hurtful feeling. Especially when it's done by somebody close to you. Somebody that you respected, somebody you had love for. Man, that shit hurt like a bitch. For real. Like, that shit is not a good feeling.
Bro just beat his body, so he like, you know, he was really up on the radar too, like how I was when I was fighting my legal situations and shit, you know what I'm saying? I finally just got off the ban a month ago. I've been on house arrest for 4 years.
So you can move around freely
so,
now.
yes, that's why I'm telling you it's on the flow with us, man. You hear me? Like I ain't been able to be around my brothers for real, and be like in the limelight and be able to network and stand on top of real business. So now it's on the flow. Like I don't want to talk all this, you hear me? It's up there.
Yo, so my people sent me some shit earlier, right? About this fuckboy Brick Baby. Cause Brick Baby moving real questionable lately. My man sent me this video. Did y'all see this? Y'all know the history of Brick Baby? Like where the fuck did he come from?
Brick Baby has been in the headlines recently as the alleged co-conspirator 4 in the recent OTF indictment. Though he would deny these claims, the public insists that the description of co-conspirator 4 would match the profile of Brick. Furthermore, Brick's ranking with the Rollin' 60s Crips would allow him to create allies with OTF, YSL, amongst many other alleged crime organizations. From growing up with legends like Nipsey Hussle to taking over Atlanta.
Like, yo, how the fuck did Brick Baby move around like this? Like, I think a lot of these guys come through the fucking federal YouTube partner program. For real, like, yo, I don't know where these people be coming from. If it is a federal YouTube partner program, I think Trench's News came through that bitch. Terrence Williams, FBG Butter. And I'm starting to think Brick Baby. For real, man. Because where the fuck Brick Baby done did a whole 180. From when we first known Brick Baby, when he first started No Jumper, to where he is now. Yo, this is a total different person. I seen the clip of Brick Baby online. Did I say that dumbass clip? Let me see if I say that shit. It was a fucking Can Capone interview. A Brick Baby. Look, here he go right here.
Yeah, I do.
Talking about he that took the same deal was Gunna.
Understand the law and his dad who's been in jail before and went through all that had to tell like what Gunna did wasn't really telling, bro, or whoever had to tell him like he just copped out early. But whoever cop out gonna have to cop out to these charges. If they tell you you could go home today, you gonna have to cop out to these charges too.
That's why I was saying,
if
you pleading, if pleading make you a snitch, then damn near every nigga who ever been to jail is a snitch.
Well, if you're doing it
That's not true, y'all. See, that's why these motherfuckers. Yo, Gunna took a snitch plea. Gunna whole plea, yo, was talking about other people. There's something called a snitch plea. When you're pleading and everything you're pleading about is in reference to somebody else crimes. And that's what this plea was about. It was all in reference to somebody else's crimes.
Somebody has had to plead to something.
That's what I said. I'm like, for us, it's
regular.
It's the gang harassment. It's like a gang charge. But
Facts.
if we plea out to something where we had a gang harassment,
so they could take the gang off and we could just take this assault with a weapon or something. We finna take it.
Nigga, like, are you a member of Rolling 60? Yes, man. What?
It's a plea. But that's the thing, though. Like,
it's Rolling 60's a gang. Yes, man. He understand the law and his dad who's been in jail.
Yo, crazy. Big Baby's a fucking character. I can't find that video. He said some old wild ass shit. Talking about Gucci Man got a bussy or some clown ass shit he said. Like, he just turned into a whole clown. So I'm questioning who the fuck is he? For real. Where did he come from? Did Brick Baby come from the YouTube federal agent program like Whack 100?
Brick Baby has been in the headlines recently as the alleged co-conspirator 4 in the recent OTF indictment. Though he would deny these claims, the public insists that the description of co-conspirator 4 would match the profile of Brick. Furthermore, Brick's ranking with the Rolling 60s Crips would allow him to create allies with OTF, YSL, amongst many other alleged crime organizations. From growing up with legends like Nipsey Hussle to taking over Atlanta with Big Meech and BMF, Brick Baby has found himself in some extremely dangerous situations. After being shot twice, multiple arrests, and serving over 5 years in jail, there is no telling what Brick Baby will do next.
None of you had good. Y'all know that man worth the world to us.
There is a manhunt now for 29-year-old Eric Holder.
Quando Rondo.
You're not for him.
Boy, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Slap of honor.
They say you can't say that no more. On the dead homies, tell that nigga young boy to send a couple dollars for some traveling plans. If you pull up on these nigga shows and shut they shit down.
That's kind of shady. We're going to have to look into this.
On the dead homies, because y'all know what it is. And the nigga play ball. The only reason I ain't come outside kick one of you because I was in front of these white niggas. Me and the homies would have crashed. You niggas come down here for BET, Grammys, anything, till you clear that shit up on the internet, nigga, we spank you, nigga. It ain't no place in America that you could ban us from, cuz. Cool, on the dead homies, I done had every nigga jury, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Nigga come to LA, nigga, every nigga cuz on 6-0, I know where every nigga is. If I want blood, I can get blood.
Brick Baby was born in Los Angeles and had been raised split between 3 households through his younger years, with a total of 7 siblings between both his mom and his dad's side. His mom and stepdad ended up moving to Chevy Hills after leaving Detroit in 1989 and would raise Brick in what most would consider a stable environment. Brick grew up having nice things and even being raised part-time by a nanny. However, Brick's mom and stepdad weren't necessarily your average parents. They were big-time dealers and known for moving weight. While Brick's stepdad would end up being arrested and getting sent to the feds, by 1994, Brick was about 7 years old, and he would be spending more time between his grandma's house near Jefferson Park and his father's house in South Central off of Slauson. Brick Baby was attending private school, and not only was Brick excelling academically, but he was also a child actor, starring in a series of McDonald's World Cup commercials. However, it is unfortunate to note that Brick admittedly started to sip lean at about 7 years old. Brick
McDonald's commercials, y'all. Did anybody know anybody that was in the McDonald's? Did anybody watching? Has any of your friends or family members been in McDonald's commercials? And how ironic you go from a McDonald's commercial to No Jumper. Yo, like, this is the shit I be talking about. Yo, like, yo, a lot of these people path, yo, be strange. You go from McDonald's to No Jumper to Atlanta to California to PB Longway to Young Thug to Lil Durk. Like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? How's this boy traveling around so much? His rap career ain't never took off.
Baby had continued to travel between 3 households and would start to finally find some balance and routine. That is, until he was hit with news that would change his life as he knew it. Brick Baby was just 11 years old when his mother would break the news to him that she was being investigated by the feds and under conspiracy of continuing his stepdad's operation while he was behind bars. She had told Brick she could be facing up to 40 years in prison. Brick at that point was feeling an amount of emptiness after he just heard that his hero would be ripped out of his life. Now, after fighting her case, Brick's mom would actually only have to do 4 years in the feds. However, this still had a major impact on Brick, and he was then spending all of his time between his dad's house on Crenshaw and his grandma's house on Jefferson. Brick Baby would start to carry a gun at around 11 or 12 years old, considering the volatile environment he was now forced to grow up in full time. And when he thought things couldn't get any worse, he was hit with more devastating news. Brick Baby's oldest brother had been in a fatal car accident, and he unfortunately didn't make it out when Brick was only 13 years old. After the loss of his brother, Brick would really turn to the streets, and he would be seen on Slauson and Crenshaw and make a name for himself as the 14-year-old kid with a shitty attitude. So much so that in 2002, Brick would end up getting put on to neighborhood Rolling 60s Crip. And for those who know anything about the process of a put on, you know that it's an extreme way to prove your loyalty and heart. Now, after Brick Baby was an official member of the Rolling 60s, they had actually given him the name Shitty due to his shitty attitude as a youngster. This is the reason that nowadays you'll hear people call him Shitro or even Shitty Montana. However, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to continue to call him Brick Baby. Now, by 2003, Brick had always been one of the popular kids growing up, along with his cousin who we now know as Kid Ink. It was around this time in high school that Brick Baby also became friends with Nipsy Hussle. Soon after they had met, Brick was sent to boarding school in Mississippi around 2005. That is until he got word that his mother was going to be released from the feds soon. Brick couldn't believe it, and as soon as his mom was released, Brick made sure to be in LA to reunite again with the woman that raised him. Now, while it was great to have his mom back and all, that also meant that he was back in LA near the hood, where all he's surrounding. And it was around this time, when Brick turned 17 years old, that he met Eric Holder, aka Baby Shitty. When Brick met Eric, he was living in a group home, and Brick Baby, coming from somewhat of a privileged background, would always take any opportunity to look out for his friends, especially the ones that were less fortunate. However, as much as Brick Baby would try to guide Eric in a solid direction, it seemed that unfortunately Eric Holder would continue to develop an addiction to meth. But that would be the least of Brick's worries at this point, considering at 17 years old, Brick would catch his first gun charge and would get booked and end up doing a 30-day turnaround in juvenile hall. When Brick was then released, he knew that he had to lay low for a while, and he would move back out to Atlanta to get away from LA for a bit. Now, by 18 years old, Brick had already set up shop in ATL, and I mean, since he is the son of a brick lady, you know he enrolled himself into Clark Atlanta University, not for the academic credits, but because he saw untapped market potential. Not to mention, ironically, Brick had chosen to major in criminal justice. Brick Baby wouldn't get the chance to wear his cap and gown after
criminal fucking justice. Like, yo. Like, yo, these guys' story be wild, man. Yo, I'm telling you, if you was to look into a lot of these guys, their story gonna be similar. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be different. So we got a guy that was a child of a stepfather and a mother that sold bricks. Stepfather get arrested. Mother starts selling bricks. She get arrested. She catch a 4-year bit. The 4-year bit, he goes into foster care. Then he goes to Mississippi. Then his mother come home. He goes back from Mississippi. Then he goes back to L.A. Now he's back in Atlanta. We're gonna continue, man. Oh, we can't forget he was in McDonald's commercials too as a kid. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
He would get caught mailing 35 pounds of weed to a female student's dorm room. Not only did they kick him out of the university, but they also pressed criminal charges, which resulted in Brick getting sent to jail. Brick would then get released and decide to take a trip back to LA
much
to
time
visit
he
some
did?
old friends. And it turns out things would go south fast, resulting in Brick Baby being shot in the tailbone, which assured him to be handicapped for quite a while, even losing his ability to play basketball, which had always been something he was known for growing up. After being shot, Brick was on different
How much
timing.
time
He had to
man?
stay on high alert and make sure he kept an eye on the people close to him. Brick had the feeling that it was time to head back to Atlanta around 2008, 2009, and would immediately lock in with the infamous Pee Wee Longway. Longway is an ATL legend and would introduce Brick Baby to Big Meech along with BMF. Brick talks about being amazed by how Meech would move around in ATL, taking what he wanted without anyone questioning him.
We got a taste of Big Meech in them. I ain't gonna say no names. We pressed up in there. This was when Unc first came home. Big U first came home. I was a baby. We press up in there. They don't want to let us in. One of the homies, dope fiend, the security put him out. We step all on him, walk into the club. The Meech, Jeezy, my Ooey, all the niggas was in there. You know what I'm saying? And Ricky Ma was performing. As soon as she down there put the mic down, Tiny Draws, crazy ass, the one that just slapped Whack. Oh, wow. The nigga who slapped Whack and they swear, his crazy ass jump on stage, grab the mic. Hey, BET telling the 60s in the building. That was hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had it going that night. We was burnt. We was kids. We didn't know nothing about no money. But now we see all this jury. So we like, oh. Now, mind you, we to the point to where we don't got no money for no bottles or nothing. We done jumped over the counter, took all the bottles from the back. We on shit like that. Now we got bottles and all that. We bully some out there section. You know what I'm saying? It's like 70 homies in there at this point. After we done pushed the door open, it's like now, because the whole hood came up there. This BET weekend.
And that would change Brick's perspective on how to operate in the streets forever. But not only was Brick influenced by Meech's ability to take control, he would also admire the fact that Meech would do huge things for the community. It was that combination of leadership and contribution that Brick Baby would understand as the fundamentals to being the top dog in the streets. Pee Wee Longway had shown Brick Baby the ropes as far as how to operate things in ATL. However, it was J Money that would usher Brick Baby into the industry side of hip-hop. At this point, Brick had been overwhelmed with opportunities, and he knew it was only right to share these opportunities with the people that he grew up with, like his high school friend Nipsy Hussle. Brick Baby at that point would bring Nip out to ATL and introduce him to all his new industry friends. In fact, there was an alleged incident at Club City Life in 2009 while J Money was performing. His ops had jumped on stage and slapped J Money, and we won't say any names, but let's just say as a result, a shootout had erupted, allegedly, while Brick Baby and Nipsey made sure to get J Money out of there safely. Now, come 2010, things take a turn for Brick when he would find himself on a high-speed chase evading police while getting caught with a firearm when he was detained and ended up getting sentenced to 16 months with half. Then after he was released, around November, Brick was walking down to Crenshaw and Slauson, and it had seemed to be a normal day while Brick was heading to get a white t-shirt from the corner store. And while Brick was walking, he didn't even see it coming, but shots would go off, hitting Brick with the 45 in his shoulder, and it would exit through his neck, breaking his jaw. Brick describes this moment as life-changing, and still to this day has no idea who it could have been. Now, thankfully, Brick Baby would survive this shooting. However, he would be spending over 8 months in a wheelchair and end up having to learn how to walk again. And not to mention, Brick had an enormous amount of PTSD after potentially losing his life to an unknown gunman, and he would fear it could happen again at any moment. At this point, Brick has inevitably developed a heavy Percocet dependency, and moving forward, you can see an increase of aggressiveness in Brick to develop. In fact, it was displayed for over 6 million people to witness, while Brick Baby is seen evading police and then being arrested in a YG Meek Mill music video for I'm a Thug, which in my opinion is pretty legendary. For this incident, Brick was sentenced to serve about 16 months. However, it turns out that they would keep him in custody longer, pending other murder investigations that were going on. Thankfully, not long after, Brick would be released. And in 2013, he would head back to ATL to take this rap thing serious with Pee Wee Longway. It's at this moment, Longway introduces Brick Baby to the one and only Young Thug. Brick was still learning to rap at this time, but he always had cash on hand. So Brick would be the one that would always pay for the studio time. And around this this time, Pee Wee Longway had been signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 record label. This was a huge look and would make sure that these guys would take this music thing a little bit more serious. And it was at this moment MPA was created, which is a music collective that stands for...
Man, that boy getting around a lot, ain't he? God damn, he done went to Atlanta from California about 2, 3, 4 times. I'm gonna continue though. Just trying to tell you, man, pay attention to these guys, man, and their come up. Should be a little awkward.
For money, pounds, and ammunition. Now, throughout 2013 and 2014, Brick and Longway would be locked in the studio with artists like Future, Young Thug, Gunna, Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, and more. Imagine being a fly on the wall in those studio sessions. It was spending so much time around these guys that Brick would soak up all the game he needed to finally drop his first official mixtape titled Son of a Brick Lady, which dropped on May 28th, 2014. And I mean, check out the track list. This is history right here. Now, speaking of history, Brick Baby was about to be featured on a song that would really kickstart his rap career. Kid Ink and DJ Bands would introduce Brick Baby to a young Lil Durk. Furthermore, Kid Ink...
Hey, Charles Smith, I was thinking the same thing. I learned how to fix my chat again. It sounded like he put this whole play together. He linked up with whoever this is. Who page is this? Hurley Films. Salute to Hurley Films, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Cause he ain't never. How much time did he catch when he sent all that weed in the mail? We talking about Georgia back in that time. Shit, I think Georgia's still tough on marijuana. They might have just passed relaxed marijuana laws. How you get caught sending 35 pounds through the mail when you don't do no prison time?
Ring Ring, featuring Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and our one and only Brick Baby. Mind you, prior to this, Brick was going by MPA Shitro, or simply Shitty. Now, thankfully, management talked him into changing it to something a little bit more radio-friendly.
Check it out,
Ring
Boss
Ring drops,
Smith.
Brick has stamped himself as an official rapper with a project out and notable features. Kid Ink would then continue to bring his cousin Brick Baby everywhere he went, including allowing him to open for his 2015 full-speed U.S. tour, hitting 14 states in 3 weeks.
He got a fucking cousin. So he got a mother. No, so he has a mother that sold bricks. She went to prison, only caught 4 years from the feds. That's neither here nor there. A cousin that's a fucking going on world tours. He was in a McDonald's commercial as a kid. He done went back and forth to Atlanta 5, 6, 7 times. And brought Nipsy Hussle over there. Now he's on No Jumper.
This tour that Brick Baby would make a name for himself in the music industry, even creating a relationship with superstar Chris Brown. Brick also admits at this time he would bring Nipsey Hussle out to studio sessions to meet with artists like Durk and Thug for the first time. Brick was making so much money at this point, he got sick of traveling back and forth from LA to ATL and decided to just get an apartment in LA and buy a house in Atlanta. Brick Baby felt like he was on top of the world while dropping another tape titled Nasty Dealer, which again has legendary features from Thug, Kid Ink, Casey Veggies, and more. Things could not have been going better for Brick. That is until Brick would find himself in an altercation with a valet driver, which would result in Brick's gun inside of the valet's mouth while shouting at him. Now in court, Brick would plead out under criminal threats with a firearm and end up doing some time on this case. Once Brick was released, he would hit the ground running.
Yo, how much time? Yo, why is he not mentioning the time? Because at this point, he didn't call about 3, 4 big cases. Like, yo, you ain't catch a 10-piece yet? A 15-piece? At least an 8? Like, what the fuck? Like, he ain't catch at least an 8-piece yet? God damn, like, I done seen niggas catch 5 on their first case. Drug-related. Like, how the fuck is he dancing around the system like this? Like, it's, it's just a little strange to me, man. Just dancing around the system. Going from LA to fucking California.
With Kid Ink, but this time it was a Chris Brown tour featuring Fetty
everything 16
which would
months,
expose Brick to a whole new audience. However, it seems that on this tour, Brick had only grown a disdain for Chris Brown, as he explains in this interview.
I see you got a song with Chris Brown.
My dope fig partner. Everybody got their favorite crackhead shit. 6 he just a talented dope head, man. You ain't finna keep spiraling out like Whitney Houston and Bobby. Man, I'm a whole ass man. You ain't finna be talking to me crazy as shit because you high on drugs. Man, this ain't that. Man. Yeah,
look, and then look, he just got caught with the pistol charge with the whole situation that the whole Durk slide for Vaughn shit. The little Pab shit.
My phone actually after that interview.
He told me he dropped the case.
I ain't gonna say everything because that's how like telling. Yeah. He called my phone.
Yeah, AK.
Then he sent me this picture talking about I'm outside. Where you at? Him need some milk.
So he was trying to catch the one-on-one?
He didn't want to come down the hill. 6 up, boy, you ain't getting no free kill. Come down that hill, nigga, whoop that ass.
At this point, in 2016, Brick is really starting to grow into his rap persona. Shortly after this, Brick would drop a track with YG titled Don't Come to LA, which was put out to let all of the out-of-towners know that shit ain't sweet when you visit LA. Then the very next month, on July 8th, 2016, Brick would drop a tape titled Nasty Dealer 2, which has features from Chris Brown, 21 Savage, Gucci Mane, Fetty Wap, Lil Durk, Young Thug, Ty Dolla $ign.
God damn,
this tape is stacked. Brick Baby is really one of the best networkers of his time, hands
I bet
down.
he is.
After this, Brick would seem to lay low for the next 12 months, with only dropping one tape with 6 tracks titled 6 Bricks on June 9th, 2017. However, Brick's life would change as he knew it after he would pick up his largest criminal charge yet. One day, Brick Baby and Desto Dub were shopping on Melrose like they usually do, except this time, a conflict erupts.
I heard that Brick Baby pulled up to a location, a store. You pull up and start tripping, going crazy on the employee. And then I think somebody else maybe the employee in the face, and he ended up being in a coma.
Look, we pull up. We on Melrose. I'm at Flight Club. I just buy some lean. The dude that worked there, that's my boy. He socked my plug out, so he ended up him out. So I'm like, man, you from New York, man. You out here doing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's all over a bit though. So I got my weird in the back seat that I grew up with. I see the nigga. I'm like, hey, check it out. I'm like, man, you can't be putting your hands on nobody. Like, bro, you know, everybody knows somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving him that. He get on the let's go outside. Come on. All right, let's go outside. But I'm thinking, let's go outside like we finna get cracking. So I get on that. Whoa, so when we go outside, I'm on him. Whoa. So he like, no, I didn't want to lose my job. So while that commotion going on, them little seconds, that miscommunication, this nigga went back in the store and stole like 12 baby jackets. All I see is somebody run, but you got to think I'm in a heated conversation right here. Somebody run right here. He run by me. Me and Dub just happened to pull up on Melrose together.
Right.
And he had some juice. I had some juice. I'm like, bro, I just bought a pint. Go get some pineapple sodas. He like, I'm finna go serve this right here. You know, Dub was still in the street. I'm finna go serve this some juice right around the building. So on the camera, it looked like Dub wouldn't case the joint for us. It looked like he circled the building and was the lookout.
Wow.
I'm like, oh, neighborhood crib, like. so, and I see, boom. I see somebody chasing him now. But it don't click to me, so I immediately go for the hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because this little Asian, he tripping. He chasing him, and he go. I'm like, hold on. I back both of them up, like, boom. So the police trying to say I pushed the man violently. On the hood, I came up here with you, so I'm from the hood, so it ain't even clicking to me that we doing something illegal, because it was just a little squabble, like a scuffle.
Right.
On the hood, till he
get in the car. You forget this is Melrose.
No, till I forget he's got these jackets.
Oh, right.
So in the middle of that, Dub thirsty ass pick up a jacket.
He picked up one jacket.
So how do you catch his most time
13 years over a jacket? Because now you get tied in with the rolling 60s. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just went to jail for some handbag ass, purse snatching ass. But the reason how they got up on me, I had the rental car people had turned me in. So now you doing gang indictment. You did it to profit your gang. Y'all did this, but the boy was from West Boulevard. He wasn't even from my hood, but I grew up. That's where I grew up on Crenshaw, Jefferson, and Adams. Remember I was telling you the other hood I grew up in, West Boulevard.
You grew up in a lot of hoods.
From way back then, they knew that me and my brothers was tied in because he don't have
no. Man was in Mississippi.
So that rental car that we had that
Detroit,
day,
all over the fucking
and
place.
the fact that my house was right there, they fighting the murder. They like, oh, so that's what they do. He the one with the money. He the one that go do the shooting, and he's the little that surround him. So they
get
go
to the
get
point,
up on the boy that was on the case with me. The snitch, I ain't gonna never say his name, but the snitch, they get up on him. They go interview him. He go give them everything they want. Oh, I know about the two brothers. So I'm, what the is going on? That's why I was like, on that fourth day out, I'm like, that was my boy, my nigga. He snitching. Talking about murder. He in the wrong business. Let me talk about murder. I can't be a witness. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about cuz. If I would have pled guilty to the parole violation, to the probation violation, they said that I was guilty for this case. So they could have gave me whatever they wanted to. So I'm in the bind. I can't bail out.
How much time you get, my nigga? That's all I want to know.
In order to get a bail.
All I want to know is how much time did you get? Because at this point, yo, you on about 7 different cases. And you ain't did more than 16 months yet.
Say, all right, well, you saying that you guilty of your violation, but your violation is case. So I was up. I never had a bill.
Wow. So you ended up doing 4 years?
Yeah, in the county.
While Brick is locked
4
up,
years in
he
the
is
county.
approached by Stephen Victor, A&R for Def Jam Records. Stephen saw Brick Baby's
4 years in the county. So what happened with the COVID? They tossed it out? Yo, in California, they be sentencing people, they sentence you to 4 years county time. Or that's time fighting the case. Is anybody from California in the comments? Do they sentence you to 4 years county time in California? Okay. Man, he went all over the place. He left the country. He left the city a few times. You say, that's what I'm saying. I know in Maryland, if you're sitting on the body, you can do 5 in the county and VA now. You can get sentenced to that. I know in Maryland, you can get sentenced to 3 18-month sentences consecutive. Why keep saying Brick snitched on PB Longway? I'm just trying to figure you out, man, because I think his whole rise is suspect. They a suspect. This is somebody that's been around the industry for a very long time. A very long time, man. A lot of interactions with the police.
his potential. And even though Steven knew Brick was facing serious time, he believed in Brick Baby and decided to sign Brick Baby to a record deal from jail. Brick was on a high after he had signed this deal, and it had made the jail time a little bit easier to deal with.
Signed him while he was in jail.
Soon, while Brick is still behind bars, he would receive news that would change his life forever. On March 31st, 2019, Nipsey Hussle would be gunned down right in front of his own clothing store in his own neighborhood. And most terrifyingly, it was a member of his own gang.
Police say the motivation of the shooting appears to be a personal matter
and not
gang-related, that we don't have the details. There is a manhunt now for 29-year-old Eric Holder.
Now, remember Eric Holder, Brick Baby's old friend that had even lived with him after leaving his group home? Well...
Yo, hold up, y'all. So, hold up, y'all. Here go another one, y'all. You mean to tell me your Brick Baby came straight home and came to YouTube? Just like Terrence Williams, just like FBG Butter, just like Trench's News. You mean to tell me Brick Baby came straight home and shot straight to YouTube? Like, yo, why is there so many of these occurrences, y'all? Y'all don't think that's ironic, at least? Trench's News did it. Butter did it. Terrence Williams did it. Who else? Charleston White. Charleston White got locked up right before that that video when Charleston White was getting questioned by the police. He got locked up, and that's right before his blow up on YouTube. It's just saying, like, yo, just what it looked like. It looked like to me, all of these guys blow up right after they get out of jail. It's strange. It's strange as a motherfucker. They all catch cases, then get on YouTube and blow up. Cause I remember Brick Baby covering the Nipsey case. So Brick Baby just came home not too long ago.
Well, the story is that Eric Holder had some snitch allegations floating around the neighborhood. And when Eric approached Nipsey, Nip had allegedly made a comment about the snitch allegations on Eric Holder's name. Holder would then make a decision that he would regret for the rest of his life. Rest in peace to the late and great Nipsey Hussle. He was really one of the greatest icons that Los Angeles has to offer. Days after the shooting, Eric Holder would turn himself into a mental clinic in hopes of copping a plea for mental instability because I guess on top of his meth addiction, Holder had open brain surgery performed on him at some point in his early years. In this interview clip, Brick breaks down exactly what was going through his mind the moment that he found out about Nip's death while he was incarcerated in county jail.
First of all, when I called home, I'm like, damn. Like, first of all, like an enemy from Blackstone told me, like, hey, Nipsey just died. Yeah, you know, I'm on my game.
Man, he got taped.
I'm like,
what are you talking about? I don't know what you talking about, Jake.
You talk about the homie died. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I see tears in his eyes. So I'm looking, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you crying for?
They called him shitty.
Who did? Like, woo. I run to the phone. They make everybody get out the phone because everybody know that's my boy. Even the police officers, just off of knowing, you know what I'm saying, they coming like, man, make sure Mitchell don't trip.
They say they call him shitty, check it out.
You know what I'm saying? They damn near was ready to put me isolated. And I'm like, man, I'm cool. Like, I was sick, so like, just give me
the boy got a lot of cases.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk.
And, a lot of motherfucking cases.
I get to the phone, I'm like, I call my girl, and I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, hey, Nip just died. She crying.
Hit that like button, y'all.
She with my boy, Lil Killer. He be rapping now too. I just started him rapping. Shout out Lil Killer. Well, mind you, there's a lot of shit going on at the time. So I'm like, hey, that shit don't got nothing to do with nobody like inner circle, dude. Like, woo. They like, man, it's closer to what you think. I'm like, what? I'm like, what you mean closer? This been doing drugs, going off the map and all that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That would have never been what I thought. You get what I'm saying? So the motherfucker like, I'm like, man, he like, I'm finna figure out how to tell it to your bro, and then I'm gonna get off the phone. I mean, call back in like 5 minutes. We're gonna figure out how to word it to you. So I'm sitting by the phone. I'm crying. I'm stopping. Like, damn, who killed this man? Like, damn, like at this point, it's like, did my brother kill him? Did my cousin kill him? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he kill him? Ooh. So I call back. They like, it's baby you. I'm like, baby you? I'm like, hell no. That's my little bro. I'm like, God didn't kill Nipsey. This big you said, hell no. They like, nah, baby you. And I'm like, baby me. I'm like, baby shit. And I say to them, like, hey, you dumbass. How you on the phone? I'm like, oh, shit. Because you know them calls is recorded. Yeah. So they like, man, what the fuck is you? I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, man, I started crying for a second, and I hung up the phone. Everybody tried to crowd around my bed, away from me, like, like I'm just sitting, like the tears stop. I can't even cry because I'm in shock. I'm like, damn, my little killed one of my best friends because I'm sitting there and I'm trying to make some sense out of it. I'm trying to make some sense. I can't though. What's going on? Then now it's finally to hit the news. He did the motive and all that. I'm like, man, what the Well, it's like some shit that I don't want to talk about that might have steered him to go crazy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But he did have brain surgery. So, but he was smoking, he was doing crystal meth. Yeah, he was crazy. He might have been with Sherm too.
After serving 4 long years in the LA County Jail, Brick Baby would finally be released in 2021. And let's just say that he had some scores to settle with some people like Charleston White, Quando Rondo.
All these guys came home in 2021. Hold on. Let's see something. Let's find out what year these guys came home. Wait, yeah. Did I know I spelled it wrong. What the fuck? December 2021. Terrence Gangsta Williams came at the end of 2021. Hold on, let me. December 2021. That's when he got his sentence commuted. January 3rd of 2022. Telling you, all these guys came home. What the fuck? I lost this shit. All these guys came home around the same fucking time. Let's find out Butter. We hear the Butter come home. Y'all think it's a game, man. Like, if y'all people don't be thinking this shit that deep. These people always gonna implement their people. What year was FBG Butter released from prison?
According to Amy-movie.com, FBG Butter is a Jero City-based gangster disciple of STL/EBT and a Chicago rapper. Butter was recently arrested, and his clip from the investigation room went viral on the internet.
I'm Noel Honig, and I'm a director and a designer. If I'm working with type in
5 years ago.
Photoshop, the properties panel.
He's thirsty! Look at him, thirsty! What, you want to change your clothes?
Butter came out 2019.
Go ahead.
See this year when Trench's News came home. What year did Trench's News come home? No salt. Oh shit, I mean taking a picture name.
According to Britannica.com, trench warfare reached its highest development on the Western Front during World War I, when armies of millions of men faced each other in a line of trenches extending from the Belgian coast through northeastern France to Switzerland.
Oh, that's not what the fuck I'm trying to ask. We can't even find the Trench's News. Alright, let's get back to this shit. Tell me, man, I don't. Yeah, all of them started around the same time.
You know what I'm saying? When he did have brain surgery.
They all started around the same time. Maybe that's when Butter came home, but Butter came in that 2021. All of them boys started around the same time. Nah, hell no.
He was doing crystal meth. Yeah, he was crazy. He might have been with Sherm too.
After serving 4 long years in the
Ain't
LA
no salt.
County jail, Brick Baby would
Ain't no salt. Can you do 4 years in LA County jail? Can you be sentenced to 4 years? You would know. Can you be sentenced to 4 years in LA County jail?
would finally be released in 2021. And let's just say that he had some scores to settle with some people like Charleston White, Quando Rondo, and this dude named Cowboy from Rolling 60s. It turns out that even though Nip was one of their own, Brick would still have to hold Cowboy accountable for cooperating with police in Nip's murder case.
You've already done damage. It's like you done shot every like we represent the same thing, and then you tell it that represent the same thing. So that's how we got to where we at. I respect all my elders around that motherfucker.
Now you got this bitch acting a fool.
Nigga exposed you when you was smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cuz, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we tried to age you. We didn't go over you while you was down and out. Why is you doing that to somebody else?
No, sir.
Nipsy wouldn't want you to do that.
Can you be sentenced?
Sentenced?
Brick Baby did 4 years in LA County jail. Can you be sentenced to that? Let me see. God damn, yo. Who says you can be sentenced to 4 years? All right. What's the most time you can be sentenced to LA County jail?
364 days. According to shouslaw.com, under California law, the consequences for an aggravated or gross misdemeanor conviction can include county jail sentences of up to 364 days and/or fines of up to $1,000 or more.
What the fuck I asked? Yo, that's a long time to be in jail. What's the most time you can be sentenced? Why I keep saying Slauson and Crenshaw? Is that what LA County Jail is? See, 364 days. Sentencing in LA County. By the time you're sentenced, you will be either found guilty in a trial or plead guilty to a crime. If you plead guilty, you most likely have negotiated your sentence. Remember, this is not an agreement between you and the prosecutor. The judge can reject the agreement if he feels like it, but there is very uncommon value time frame. Here we go. Los Angeles County Jail inmates typically fall in two categories: inmates sentenced to 1 year or less, inmates waiting to be transferred to state prison. If you're being sentenced to actual serve time in LA County Jail, most likely the sentence will be for longer than a year. If you are being sentenced to actual serve time in Los Angeles County Jail, most likely the sentence will not be a year. If you are charged, see, that's what I'm saying. So he didn't even do time. If you are charged with multiple counts, then the sentence will most likely run concurrent, meaning you serve them all at the same time. It is possible, however, that you will be sentenced to more than a year, though it's uncommon. Most inmates don't serve anywhere near the full time of their sentence. If you don't have violence on your record, you most likely serve 10 to 25% of your time you are sentenced to, depending on. Yeah, he never did no time. Is that LA? Talon, is that LA? If you don't have violence on your record, if you have violence, suppose you will serve 50%. What I'm saying is, Brick Baby didn't do any time. He was over there fighting the case for 4 years. Yes, exactly. So for him to do 4 years over that bitch, he had to have motherfucking 20 piece. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, to do 4 years in LA County Jail, you had to damn near court 15 years. Exactly. That's all. Exactly. Okay, that's the point I was trying to make. He was fighting the case. So at all these times he been arrested, he ain't never been to the system.
You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong.
He ain't never even been to the system.
Smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cuz, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we tried to age you. We didn't go over you while you was down and out. Why is you doing that to somebody else? Nipsy wouldn't want you to do that. You on Instagram shamming rip-off for running. None of you niggas had guns. Y'all let the money die. Y'all let the bag slip from y'all. You hear what I'm saying? None of y'all had guns. Y'all know that man worth the world to us. On 6-0 crit, nigga. You smell anything. This the money, nigga. On 6-0. I never on the hood. That's why I got all them invading arrests. You never gonna catch me on Crenshaw and Slauson with no gun. You ain't gonna catch me nowhere on Slauson without a gun. That's why I don't kick it over there, because I ain't trying to go back to jail.
And that would pretty much spark
exactly.
the entire back and forth between Brick Baby and
Charles. They do the same thing in Baltimore. You want to get a year and a day so you can go in the system. Motherfuckers don't want to be sitting in no county. So to be sitting over there 4 years fighting the case, but he presented it like he did time. He ain't never did no time. He ain't never been to the system.
It's really not even worth getting too much into. Pretty much, he had just said that Nip wasn't a legend in his eyes because he had supposedly hadn't done enough for the community. So on and so forth, similar to the Whack 100 mantra. Now, the beef between Quando Rondo and Brick Baby is something that has recently been blowing up and has been in all of the headlines. Now, I'll try to break everything down throughout, but for now, we will start with the reason that Brick Baby felt the need to call out Quando Rondo in the first place. Brick Baby has always been a well-known Rolling 60s Crip, not only in LA, but he was allegedly the first one to bring the 60s national. Now, when Brick, aka Shitty, was put onto the 60s back in 2002, he would carry his flag with pride, spreading his Crip into every city he would visit, and any celebrity that he would rub elbows with. That being said, Quando Rondo is knowingly from Savannah, Georgia, and also has been seen at this time claiming 60s Crip and waving his blue flag every chance he got. Now, even though Quando would sit down with 60s rep Big U to settle any debts involving claiming the set, Brick Baby would say that wasn't enough and would explain exactly what his issue was with Quando in this No Jumper interview.
Put demos down in both states. So, you know, LA the hub for over here and Atlanta the hub for over there. So, motherfuckers come to me when they get up like, hey, man, I need to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to make sure they straight. They got $300,000, $400,000 worth of jury on right to this motherfucker. And they know this is a no-fly zone. So, it ain't not Durk and them. Like, people that's really from the trenches, I'm going to tell you, you play boy, you really from the trenches and you showing love, because we not going to get on your ass. Like Quando Rondo.
You're not with him.
Boy, stop. Don't come to the 60s and want to provide now that bro them on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're not from rolling 60s. Oh, really? You're not from LA rolling 60s. You're not from rolling 60s.
Right.
On the hood. We didn't make that call. You didn't put that on the board like you finna make this play. On the hood. We didn't make that call.
But didn't Big U and him kind of squash shit at a certain point, I feel like?
You gotta come talk to the streets.
Big U's a little removed from a lot of
the streets.
He ain't never been to the system. All these arrests. He been arrested in Atlanta. He been arrested in Cali, and he ain't never been in the system. How the fuck does that happen, Brick? Motherfucker need to ask his ass that. He on no jump every goddamn day. How the fuck, Brick Baby, you caught all these cases all across the United States and you never been to the system? Please explain. The world want to know. If you have a cheat code, man, let people know what's up, man. Let everybody use that bitch. Don't hide the cheat codes. You feel me? Like, yo, these rappers be killing me with that shit. These motherfuckers got cheat sheets and cheat codes and way to get around the system. And I don't tell nobody. All these black men and children going in and out the system every day. And you motherfuckers got ways to get around it, but you don't want to tell nobody. Like, let it be known. Shit. I mean, my jail days is over, but I'm sure it's a whole bunch of young boys out here still going. And they dying to know. It's like they catch a bit every time they go over. You feel me? They catch a bit anytime they put cuffs on them, they getting sent to DOC. How the fuck you keep avoiding it, Brick?
A motherfucker that older ain't finna be handling everything, so you need to come check in with everybody.
Now, Brick Baby has been one of the most prominent voices in the street at this point and has put in a ton of work and sacrifice for his reputation. And it seems that all
they tell everything else real world
have positive stories to share about Brick. And even at this time, the late Draco the Ruler would shout out Brick Baby on his track titled Time Freestyle.
Great bags, real ropes on his head up in there. It's some shit on me, I'm a shit show in the 60s.
I think that's what it is, Will. Motherfuckers cooperate.
Now, with all of this controversy surrounding Brick Baby's name, after his release, he knew that it was a perfect opportunity to drop his project titled 6 Bricks the Re-Up on December 20th, 2021. On this tape, he has a feature from I Swear Vezo and also a track titled Do It for Nipsy featuring New Jack and Pee Wee Longway. Now, even though Brick was surrounded by beef as soon as he was released, he also had a ton of motion after dropping this project and doing interviews across all the major media platforms. However, soon, Brick and the entire world would get news that would take hip-hop by storm. International artist and close friend to Brick Baby, Young Thug, had been picked up on a federal
Yo, this
RICO
motherfucker
indictment,
really came straight home and got the note and went to no jumper. Yo, he came. I never knew that. Yo, did anybody else know that? Did anybody else know Brick Baby came straight home and went to no jumper? Anybody else know that? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Must be talking about internet beef. I guess not, because I didn't know that either. I didn't know he came straight home and went straight to no jumper. I had no clue. Brick Baby only been home for 3 years.
To this day, has become one of the biggest criminal trials in history. Now, as far as the status of the Thug trial, there are positive recent updates, but nothing is ever for sure in cases like this. But we do hope that he comes home soon for Young Thug. After news hit the street, anyone that was affiliated with Young Thug and his YSL conglomerate, including Brick, would be walking on eggshells with paranoia in hopes to steer clear of any interaction with law enforcement. But for known figures like Brick Baby, this seems to be almost impossible. Now, in order to begin the next segment, it is important to understand the feud between Quando Rondo and Lil Durk. Unless you've been living under a rock, then you know that Lil Durk lost the great King Von back in November 2020 after a conflict between Quando Rondo and his affiliate Lil Tim outside of a club in Atlanta. Since the murder of King Von, the slogan "Slide for Von" was going viral, insinuating that Lil Durk and OTF had an obligation to get back on behalf of King Von. Now that we are up to speed, let's bring it back to August 19th, 2022, where Quando Rondo can be seen screaming for help after his cousin Lil Pop was murdered in West Hollywood during a hit that was allegedly targeted for Quando to begin with. Now, it wasn't until recently, on October 24th, 2024, that Lil Durk and 5 others were arrested under an alleged murder for hire plot for the death of Lil Pop. Now, Brick Baby has not only been known to have ties with Lil Durk and OTF, but in the Lil Durk indictment paperwork, there was a person under the label co-conspirator.
Is this even a real page? See, yo, y'all don't understand, yo. You gotta watch these pages, man, and these fucking people. Look, this page been around.
Screwy G's rise to fame.
12 videos. Page got 12 videos. Already 4,000 subscribers. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all be trying to tell y'all, man. How you got 12 videos and 4,000 subscribers? Everything you do go crazy. 8 months ago. Get the fuck out of here, y'all. This the shit y'all gotta watch out for, man. Yo, this is the shit you gotta watch out for. These type of pages. 12 videos. You have 4K subscribers. By in 6 or 7 months, y'all, this page gonna be at 100K. She gonna be at 100K. Yo, how? It don't even make sense. Basically, y'all, for 3 videos. For 3 videos, you have 4K subscribers. For 3 videos. Yo, do y'all know how long it took me to get to 4,000 subscribers, y'all? I probably did 800 videos. Probably 1,000 videos. Easily. 1,000 videos.
Conspirator number 4 that allegedly fits the description of Brick Baby. In the paperwork, it says that co-conspirator number 4 allegedly had given the drop on Quando Rondo and Lil Pop while they were visiting in Los Angeles from out of state. If the description in the paperwork wasn't enough to get everybody talking, an old interview clip of Brick would come back to surface, saying that nobody can say slide for Von anymore.
That's what I'm trying to that's what I'm trying to explain to people, yo. Yes, they got bloggers, man. Probably some of your favorites are working, man. They got pages like this. Not saying this is one, but they got pages that they build up. And it's designed to build them up. But the organic people, it's pushing the organic people to the. That's why I don't watch a lot of that other shit. Cause I know what it's doing. You trying to knock the organic people out the box, so they ain't gotta share the revenue. Nobody knows who runs this page. And we got a racist in the building, y'all. Motherfucking miserable. Upset he woke up this morning. Nobody knows who runs this page. So they throwing these pages and these people into the algorithm, and they propping them up, which is bringing traction to having people watching them. So while people is watching them, people like me, organic, and others that's organic, are not getting the viewership because they throwing this bullshit out there. That's why I don't support this shit, man. The Guardian, what it is. I don't either. I don't watch pages that don't show their face either. Because I don't know who behind it. Exactly, Slow Grind. It's a whole play. Man. I don't watch none of them. My man sent me this. I'd have never knew this video existed. If my man didn't send it to you. Like, yo, they got a video on Brick Baby. Like, yo, I don't think he right. I'm like, what you mean? He get to telling me some of the story. I'm like, yo, for real? He like, yeah, yo, he was in Mississippi. Yo, was in Atlanta. He was in Cali. He was here. I'm like, man, fuck no. He like, man, I'm going to send it to you. I'm like, man, send me that shit. We're going to watch that shit on live tonight. And it's exactly how he explained it, man. This shit don't look right. His whole career ain't right. This page ain't even right. You feel me? Yo, do you know how, organically, do you know how long it'll take you to get to 4,000 subscribers? Organically. Not no 12 videos. Even if you do it in a short period of time, you ain't doing it in no 12 videos. I think it took me a year to get to 1,000 subscribers. How the fuck you get to 4,000 in 8 months? Yo, one thing you gotta know, y'all, they always gonna have their people in. Whenever there's a new way of revenue or a new way of media, especially media, media gotta be protected. Media is one of the strongest tools of swaying public perception and public opinion. They gotta protect that. And if they can't stop it, they're just gonna put their pages in there. You feel me? So it's like it's an even playing field, like we in all this together, but you don't realize this page that y'all watching, this page is part of the play. This page is getting promoted heavily. But this page is compromised. You understand? This page is compromised. This ain't no real page. This ain't giving you real information. This page is just like watching mainstream media. It's like watching CNN or Fox News. But it's being presented like it's a blog site. It's a blog page. And it don't be that. Yeah, for real, you don't. You don't.
That the hit that had taken Lil Pop's life was the get back that the world had been asking for.
Media is a full form of government, straight up.
Oh yeah,
Slide for Vaughn, right? Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why would he say that, y'all?
Oh yeah, because of.
Why would he say that?
No. Like, who died?
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FG Cash? Oh.
Yo, this was all set up. Him and him was all set up. That whole conversation was fucking set up.
life was the get back that the world had been asking for.
Oh, slide for him. Oh, you a bitch. Oh, yeah.
Slide for Vaughn,
Nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh, yeah, because of...
Highway traffic,
no,
Peppy.
no. Like,
They
who died?
say you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FG Cash? Oh, who?
Nah, because Lil Pop.
R.I.P. Lil Pop. Now, let's get back on track here. So shortly after the death of Lil Pop, Quando Rondo would publicly denounce his affiliation to the Rolling 60s Crips. Quando would also say in interviews later that the Lil Pop situation was not the only reason that he decided to put the flag down and stop gangbanging, which also led people to believe that Brick Baby had something to do with Quando making the decision to stop banging 60s. Brick would speak out regarding...
Yeah, I don't think it was Brick Baby. Y'all gotta look at that live we did earlier. Since the Lil Pab death, Quando Rondo does not have the same respect for Big U no more. He credits Big U as the change in his perception on how he viewed the Rolling 60s. He talked about how, y'all gotta watch the live. Not the live I did, not the last live, but the live before that. He talked about how he looked up to certain people. And when people look up to him, he feel like he owes those younger people that look up to him. He talked about how Big U don't owe him nothing, but at the same time, he did. He said, what the fuck he say? I'm not going to present it like I'm your brother or you my nephew and then stab you in the back. That's what Quando Rondo said. It wasn't Brick Baby. And that initial theory came from Keep It G News. It got Wreck 100 ran with it and it went all over the world. But if you look back at the videos, that initial Brick Baby theory started on Keep It G News. But that's not my theory no more. That ain't my theory no more. My theory is that it started with Brick Baby when he said what he said on No Jumper. Right? Brick Baby house got raided because they wanted his phones. They raided the house, found the phones, found the straps. And Brick Baby told them that he got the information from Big U. Big U is the one that told the feds that I found out Quando Rondo location and I gave it to Durk now. That's what I think happened now. That makes more sense to me now, considering how Quando Rondo used to talk to Big U versus how he talks about Big U now. He don't have the same respect. The respect is gone. The respect is gone. No, something must be behind on the video or something.
Regarding Quando's decision to drop his flag.
I've never seen a that just plays victim so much, bro. Like, I'm the dead homies and keep pulling up shooting at me or just claiming that they shooting at me. We going to go score. And that's why I with the other side so much, because it's like, them niggas is gangsters, cuz. You not no gangster, cuz. You going to keep playing victim. If they gonna keep saying they gonna pull up on you and put your shows on lock on the dead homies, tell that young boy to send a couple dollars for some traveling plans, and you pull up on these nigga shows and shut they down. On the hood, Crips don't get victimized like that. On 6 up, not 60s, nigga. We ain't finna keep on going for the ass end of the joke, nigga. So cuz and everything that he got to say.
By 2023, Brick had practically been on every major hip-hop platform with multiple appearances on No Jumper. Brick would continue to win over the audience as a fan favorite until Adam had decided to bring him on the No Jumper show as a podcast host. Things were looking good for Brick, and he had plans to really dive into podcasting and take it seriously. But then, in June 2023, Brick Baby's house would be raided by law enforcement and Brick would be detained.
Free Brick Baby. We're working on getting him out right now. I did my part. Now it's just a waiting game. Hopefully he'll be back for the Tuesday show. Fingers crossed. Got to get the man out. Let's go.
And as far as I know, I think this case got thrown out in court. Now, to wrap this video up, we will be going over the drama Brick has been involved in over just the past 6 months. First, we have the DW Flame debacle, where someone had recorded a phone call with Brick Baby after DW had accidentally made a disrespectful remark to Brick on camera. In the phone conversation, Brick had said something about DW that was taken out of context, which would later lead to the famous Brick Baby crash out moment, which would also birth the Kill Squad movement.
I'm trying to figure out why motherfuckers still running content on a conversation that got leaked from this motherfucker and keep on trying to keep on digging some stuff about my boy. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Dead homie, I don't give a about nothing else. Hold on, no, 3 days in a row, gang. You been here.
Right, Bob. It don't make sense, yo. Who put this video together? Whoever put this video together is somebody connected to Brick Baby. It's obvious. Whoever put this video together is somebody connected to Brick Baby, because they left out a lot of key information. They kept talking about how he kept going to jail. They never referenced how much time he caught. It was always 16 months. And then in other cases, they didn't even mention how much time he caught with none of them. We still don't know how the fuck did he do 4 years in LA County. He made it sound like it was a bit, but you know you can't get a 4-year bit in LA County. No, sir, what are you talking about? No, sir, gotta be behind on the video because she's just talking. And I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Right, they keep glossing over the cases. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I think this guy is suspect. I think he need to be watched. You know, he came on the internet like he was this full-fledged gangbanger. And then in a 3-year time frame, now he's a full-fledged entertainer. Full-fledged entertainer. Look at what the motherfucker said on Can Capone. But yeah, y'all gotta see that live I did earlier. Talking about who dropped the law. So people gotta understand, yo, I don't think we're not trying to solve no cases. We trying to figure out who the fuck the rat is. Because the rat need to be exposed. The rat need to be exposed. We don't fuck with rats. We think they're dishonorable human beings. The motherfuckers aren't trustworthy. They lie. They steal. They cheat. They hit your girl behind your back. They don't look out for their homeboys and they locked up. They don't do nothing honorable. They slime balls. That's what the fuck they is. Slime balls. Brick Baby Cam Capone. So I hope people don't get that confused, y'all. When y'all see when we was diving into the Durk situation. Brick Baby, Gucci Mane. I ain't over here trying to put no cases on nobody. But I do want to find out who the fuck the rat is. I can't even find a clip. It was a clip. I ain't trying to go through the whole interview. Well, why the fuck you snitch on Durk, man? He said you snitched on Durk. So not, it ain't on Durk. Nah, see, Brick Baby couldn't tell. Brick Baby didn't. I think Brick Baby told on Big U, man. I'm telling y'all gotta see that live from earlier. You gotta see how Quando Rondo talks about Big U now. He don't have the same respect for him. It's on International Drill. All right, bet. He don't have the same respect for him at all. Like, not in the least bit.
Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this. I don't give a fuck if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Durk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that just won't call their names. Just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out. They're chilling away. Thug got out. Gunna kind of hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but he's kind of stuck. Young Thug told everybody.
He's still standing on it. He came home and said it. He came home and said it. We already read the paperwork. If y'all was looking for the Durk paperwork, we read it early on. Look at this shit right here, though.
How you feel like Gucci Mane dropping all those artists?
Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
Huh?
Look at him, yo.
Yeah, Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
The fuck is wrong with y'all?
How you feel like Gucci Mane dropping all those artists?
Look.
Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
Who told him to do that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, who are these guys, man? Like, that's how we try to show people. Who are these guys? Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with them? Man, this shit's sad, man. It is all for clout. It's sad. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, yo, what the internet is doing to people. Like, this internet is showing you, yo, who these people are. These motherfuckers will do anything for $1. Will do anything to go viral. It don't matter. It don't matter how low, how disgusting, how immoral. They do this shit. Like, look at this man. Yo, he told us he was a certified Rolling 60s member. Tattoos all on the face. Been to prison 17 different times. Well, he ain't never been to prison, but been to jail 1,000,000 times. His mother was the brick lady. That's what makes him brick baby. And now look at him.
Huh?
Yeah, Gucci Mane got some good pussy.
How you feel like Gucci Mane dropping all those artists?
Yeah, Thug came home. Thug said, man, whatever Wham say goes, man. And then he posted a picture saying, hey, Wham, we need to start exposing these rats. With a picture of him, Thug. Well, I mean, with a picture of him and Gunna. You ain't see that, Breeze? Thug not fucking with Gunna. He just said that in court because that's his artist. Just in case. You know, just in case I want to do... just in case. The fuck was that? Trying to sell it back to the owner 4 days later. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, do y'all see this? He tried to sell it back to the owner 4 days later, y'all. Jesus Christ. We is going down the drain. Look at this motherfucker. World's dumbest criminals. They need to give his ass 30 years for that dumbass shit. Just for being stupid. Dumbass. Yeah, Thug ain't oh shit. Thug not fucking with Gunna. Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter. Real plea deal. Hey, he not fucking with no Gunna. Oh, yeah, you keep saying, yeah, I ain't get a chance to look at that yet. He probably ain't right. I'm starting thinking none of these motherfuckers right. All their careers questionable. Every single one of them, it seems like every single one of them got some motherfucking mystery in their history. You know what I mean? If you listen to my man, Mondo, you feel me? Even though Mondo was hanging with a rat, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know in Baltimore, yo, we move a little bit different. Like, for real. Like, family members get cut off. Brothers get cut off, man. You break the code, you broke the code, man. You know the rules in this shit when you stepped in the game, man. You feel me? And it is what it is. And we ain't the type that bend and fold to authority either. We lanes on police bad. Like, if you're not giving respect, you ain't getting no respect. And that shit goes from the police to the fucking judges. Like, we ain't all in court, yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Like, I don't know, yo. We just up north different. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you're right. Up north different, man. That shit different than down south. Like, we just move different. Like, Woody couldn't live in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't have got brought to no radio stations, or he'd have got no respect. Like, it'd have been all disrespect. Just like even to go to Cali, even Brick Baby. Brick Baby couldn't be a Baltimore gang member and be doing the shit that he's doing online. Fuck no, his ass would have got dealt with fast. Yeah, for real. Niggas catch real time, man. Niggas, we don't really be on that shit like that. For real, like that shit a little different, man. But that's why I am the way I am, yo. Like, this shit be foreign to me. I be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, I thought we was, you know what I mean? I thought niggas meant and stood on something. Like, these niggas don't be standing on nothing. Like, that shit be strange to me. Like, I can't get with it. That's why I'm an outcast. You know, that's why I never get shouted out when people steal my takes and shit like that, because I'm starting to believe you got to be in the in crowd. If you're not in the in crowd, you ain't never going to get no accolades. You ain't never going to get no shout out. You ain't never going to get none of that. I know, I'm sure it do. I mean, I'm not saying that. Fuck yeah. I know it's some real niggas in the South. I'm just saying, Woody couldn't survive in Baltimore. Like, Woody is still moving around Atlanta. Shit, but Woody couldn't survive in Memphis. You feel me? I'm just saying, it's certain cities where certain shit is just no fly zone. It ain't happening. Woody couldn't survive in New Orleans. You feel me? It's just, you know, everywhere different, yo. Some people really stand on morals and principles. You said Ice Cube dropped the tape. What's up, Tay? Yo, they could, and yeah, DC too. DC too. You said Brick Baby knowing who snitched. I think Brick Baby told. Brick Baby told, man. Brick Baby is the one that made shit hot. He made shit hot, man. And he jump started the whole investigation. It jump started the whole investigation. What's up, Bree? They grabbed Brick Baby. Brick Baby told. Cause when they grabbed Brick Baby, they want to know where you get this. Where'd you hear this information? Who told you this? Who told you this? Who told you that Durk slid for Vaughn and killed Lil Pad? Where'd you get that from? Common sense would tell you they raided his house for that. That's a federal case. Nobody else on the internet is saying this. You're a person that's from California, in California, and you gonna get on a platform and say they slid for fucking Vaughn? Killed Lil Pad? Man, hell yeah, man. They raided the shit out of his house right after that. Right after that. Found that firearm. Look, what you got for us? Who told you? It's either you tell us, or this firearm, this motherfucking chopper that we holding, yeah, you going down for this motherfucker. And you see his record. Boy, Brick Baby probably do 20 years on that shit. Brick Baby, we just saying his record. We saying all the cases. If Brick Baby would have got charged with that AK-47, he'd have caught a 20 piece. What's up? Who told you? All we want to know is who told you. Man, shit, man. That boy, man, on Rolling 60s Crip, man. Big U told me. Or somebody. You feel me? I think it's Big U. Just cause the disrespect that Colorado shows Big U now. Man, Big U told me. Now we going to Big U. Man, what's up? Brick Baby told us you dropped the low. And if you remember, matter of fact, he said they came there looking for on some Big U shit. He said that. Watch this. Brick Baby. Big U. Brick Baby, Big U beef. Nah, that's too old. The exposers. I ain't trying. That video too fucking long. Man, shout out to my man Ray Gibbs TV, man. He is. I think so too, though, Highway Trapper.
That's right.
Government grant for $900K. Where does that government grant come from?
Yo, we couldn't refuse. This is the alert the grid workers get on their cell phones.
Check your text now. I took out the name.
Make that much then. But damn, it make me want to go out. Well, shit, I can get off of YouTube if I get $90,000 extra money.
Okay. Now, what you about to see is the text that the grid workers get when a crime is committed.
Is this it right here? I think this it right here. No jumper clips. Yeah, I think Weg a federal agent. I think a lot of these guys agents, man. For real.
Why is Whack trying to push this whole narrative about that specific?
Do you think he's being genuine?
Who?
Whack. You think he really believes this shit about you, or do you think that
Whack got content? It's time to make content, man. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. That's why I said in that conversation, I don't know if you heard our whole
I listened to like the first 40 minutes of that.
But I said, what you doing is just saying a gang of shit, and I'm going along with it for content right now. You sound crazy to the motherfucker.
Right.
Like, I'm only entertaining this shit right now because we're in front of 35,000 people, and I had to make that clear. Like, bro, I wouldn't answer these questions 100 times back to back ever in my life because you're not getting nowhere.
Right.
Like, it's like you got good questions, but then when I come with the response for the question, no, but those are illegal in California. Like, bro, oh, 6-0, as much as you done prayed and wished for me to go to jail, man, it would have happened already if it was going to happen. Boy, you be praying. Like, I've never seen.
Yeah, but how'd you get out that case, though, bro?
Wish jail on a nigga.
California got some stiff gun cases, man. Gun law.
Like, who gives a fuck? Like, okay, I got the good end of a stick out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, the weapons wasn't mine. They was in, like, all type of shit, right? You get what I'm saying? That I don't have to say in front of motherfuckers. Like, when has it been cool to come adjudicate your own case in court if the judge don't even want to deal with the motherfucker? What the fuck am I bringing it to the internet for? You get what I'm saying? But I just was putting an end to it because now it's like, oh, this dude went to jail and these people came like, hold on. I ain't said nothing, nigga. This how LA go, period. It ain't one gangbanger in LA that's gonna tell you that they ain't never either had a fucking DA reject for one of them type of cases or one of their homeboys. Like, they've witnessed that a million times.
But why would the DA reject the charge?
It's not they rejected. They just is not enough evidence for them. They got to look at the case and say, can I beat this in trial? Or do I take these other 100,000 cases and try to win these?
Yeah, no, so there's
you know what I mean? Like, this one don't really got legs on it. Like, I'll just be trying to force somebody into a deal. If he go to trial, I'm a whoop him in trial.
There's so much overcrowding in LA County that they've had to make so many auxiliary different jails. That's the only reason why Wayside exists, is because there wasn't enough room in the towers and MCJ. They had to build.
And my case is non-violent.
So really what happens is they have to prioritize what cases are going to actually pursue that are worth the money and like worth the actual resources.
But you got a 4 or 5 time convicted felon. They gonna let that slide, man. Fuck out of here, man. Hell no. Not when you're a career criminal. When you're a career criminal, they ain't letting shit slide. Them motherfuckers trying to sting you. You talking about a guy that been arrested a whole bunch of times and ain't never touched the prison system.
I'm gonna keep it real. Whenever come across the DA desk, if they feel like they can whoop it, it ain't even a priority. It's like, all right, I got him. He a smoker. We gonna keep this crack case because he don't got the money to beat this. We gonna make him do a year. All right, let's get this out because that might be a problem. You get what I'm saying?
Well, that is prioritizing.
It's prioritizing, but it's not. Oh, I'm taking the more serious.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
It's like whatever they could get off.
It's a math equation that basically is like whatever resources they have and the severity of the overall importance is an equation of they want a W. Long story short, they want is the path of least resistance. So what that means is they're going to throw out a lot of any case where somebody has a gang member with a strap. You could be a felon with a strap, whatever. Even if I'm not encouraging people to go commit crimes, by the way, and saying this is just the reality out here. They're probably not gonna.
They not gonna for sure throw it out, gang.
They're not gonna for sure throw it out, but you could very likely get a DA reject. Like
it's stipulations to every case.
Correct. So you might have to at least take a probation or some bullshit, which could
But he ain't take nothing.
What's your emotion right here?
No,
you're saying he knows?
He's telling you what I'm trying to tell you. He's not.
So it's like common knowledge.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
I'm trying to find the shit.
Some parts that you got wrong that
I'm trying to find the shit where he talked about the cell phone. Brick baby. He brought up Big U. He said, man, he was coming there for some Big U shit. Let's see what Ray Gibbs had to say. Hit that like button, y'all. Shit is mandatory. Do time after your third felony. Man, them people don't play no games, man. I ain't never caught a break. I don't know, though, yo. Some people be catching breaks. Anytime they lock me up, they try to send me to jail, send me to prison. Every fucking time it's saying well, after the last case.
I got the content. Okay, so check it out. Brick Baby gets on the phone with WAP 100 regarding Durk and Rondo.
What the fuck, Ray Gibbs? The fuck you do to your channel, bro? That dumbass echo off.
Nigga. And this on my mama. When that shit happened, for all them months, we was under the impression it was a bad drug deal with some Armenians, Persians. The other nigga, Quando, served it like a nigga reached over him.
For real?
And just targeted him.
I was watching that earlier. I ain't watched the whole thing, though.
Niggas thought. This is what the world thought. I was arguing with niggas. They was putting up pictures. Now I see he dissing Hoop in this picture, but niggas whoopty-whoopty I'm like, nah,
hell yeah, definitely depend on how the judge feels
niggas
sometimes.
Ain't moving on no niggas in Beverly Hills, what we thought. When Adam pressed play the other day, nigga, and I heard you say that shit to this nigga from North Dakota, I'm telling myself, what the fuck did I just hear?
Listen to this though, right? Motherfucker been not talking to Durk for about 6-7 months.
No, that's cool, but
Hold on, I let you get off with it.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Real quick. I'm gonna let you get the floor back. They like how Rich, you fled. Ain't no more side for mine. So when this before I worked at no time. He said
Put
that I'm
on your
like,
phone, Nick.
more side for mine. Yeah.
No, that ain't what you said. See, if you would have personalized it to you, but you didn't. But you
I just never talked to you niggas to know.
No, but
they didn't do that because I'm thinking, nigga, all my life. I keep on saying.
But you missing Brick, you missing what I'm saying. Don't get your ass whooped. Listen, you missing what I'm telling you. If you would have personalized it and said on a troll, niggas can't say I didn't side for Vine no more and laugh, one thing. But you said they can't say they didn't that OTF didn't slide for Vine no more. I swear to God.
Oh, for real, Edward? I ain't know. Oh, yeah, he is a rat. I forgot he is a fucking rat.
Want me to play it?
I don't even know why I watched that shit. I forgot about that.
Hold on. Bro. Hold on, bro. Yo, Rosetta, let me get the... Bro, I'm finna play it. Yeah. I'm finna play it. It's a... Yo, we got that... Where the fuck is that shit at? Wait. Okay, but what I'm saying... Play it.
Yeah, this fucking audio is fucked up.
If I don't feel like, just go ahead.
Okay, all right. I couldn't believe what the fuck. Hold on, where this shit at? Damn it, they go. And then this shit hit. I'm like, this nigga crazy as a motherfucker, man. This nigga out of his mind. Josh, is you in the motherfucking chat?
Morning chat.
Oh, but here, this what I'm trying to get you to understand. Okay, look, this what I'm trying to get you to understand, right? People associate you with OTF, right? You associate yourself with OTF. The world thought it was a drug.
Yeah, that definitely got his house hit.
For you
I don't fuck with nobody saying.
And say, and I'm gonna let you hear the whole shit, right? They can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von no more.
Sure, I just played the whole shit.
No, you did not. No, you did not. You did not. And this what I got came straight from Adam.
No, Benny, I'm waiting for you to play it.
Hold on. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me play it.
Y'all ready? Right? They say you can't say that no. Oh yeah, slot for Vaughn, right? Yeah. They say you can't say that no more. Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like who died? You can't say that no more. Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who? Nah, because Lil Pop.
That was telling like a motherfucker.
What's that? But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term on it. Like, no more slide for mine. Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that incident, though, oh, yeah, slide for Vaughn.
I wouldn't be surprised, though, if Brick Baby got to come to court.
So who was Lil Pop? Lil Pop ain't the nigga that got killed with, right?
Yeah, I was trolling, but the nigga it ended up being so crazy. But it ended up being crazy, though. Yeah, I did. I mean, like.
And then the other day, nigga, you said them motherfucking people told you that they took your phone and you ain't got it back. No, you said they took your. Okay, so.
I'm finding out all this.
Did you not tell you?
The LAPD, nigga, to come to my city.
Listen,
Hey, yo, hold up.
Come with LAPD.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What we found out in that first, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Look at this. The LAPD is the ones that found out and tipped off the feds. Let me show y'all something, because I'm sure ain't no other YouTube would do this. I'm positive ain't no other YouTube will catch on to this, because them niggas don't know how to read paperwork. Let me show y'all something. So we read this earlier. Let me see if I can find that exact part. Banks is charged. Reach. LAPD is who found out that the low got dropped. It wasn't the feds. The LAPD tipped off the feds to the information. Case like this, offspan sometimes be resolved. Rest is carrying no pauses, LA, you know what I'm saying? Investigating things bad for the times, but travel. All right, here you go. The 100 hours spent. The 100 hours spent on the investigation included surveillance, authoring numerous search warrants, using forensic technology, and tireless investigation, travel, and collaboration alongside our federal partners led to this arrest. No, that's not the part. That ain't it. That ain't the part. Gas station. Damn, y'all. I hate when y'all had to watch the video from earlier. Cause I ain't trying to go through this whole thing. Read this shit earlier. Excuse me. But in this article right here, it talked about how LA Police Department tipped off the feds. Oh, here you go right here. Here you go right here, y'all. This arrest is the accumulation of combined efforts of our partners in the U.S. Attorney's Office, the FBI, and the LAPD's Operation Westboro Homicide Detectives, who discovered that Durk, aka Lil Durk, was involved in this heinous murder. So LAPD discovered it first. And they the ones tipped off the feds. So you go back to this, he keep talking about LAPD.
The LAPD, nigga, to come to my city.
Listen.
You hear that? LAPD came to his shit. LAPD, and I'm sure ain't no other blog gonna show y'all this, because like I said, them niggas don't know how they don't do what we did. It say LAPD tipped off the feds, and Brick Baby talking about LAPD came to his house. Strange, right?
The the LAPD. They didn't come to my city.
Listen, anytime the feds come with LAPD, the feds is the lead. You know that.
Am I ever seen a federal agent a day in my life?
Okay, so watch this, right? They take the phone, they get the stick, right? But then they told you they've been watching you since March.
I already told all that.
This is what I'm saying. So now here goes the other kicker. It been 16 fucking months.
Nigga, my case went to fucking court, nigga. What you want me to do? Take them to a court date, nigga? I went to court July, nigga, like 13th, 11th or something. Nigga, it was like, hold up. It was like 3 weeks after I got arrested.
You got arrested in June because Pesci the one sent me the content. Exactly. And you telling me no more court dates?
You know what it is. Come on.
Wait. Do you got wait? You just said you got a DA reject? Hold on. You got the paperwork on that?
Go to the courthouse. Go get it.
Yeah, I mean you need to have the paperwork on that.
Go get it.
So you got a DA reject for the. Hold on, let me get it right. Let me make sure I'm right. They DA reject the possession of the AK-47.
Possession of an AK-47. That was in my house. That's in my.
Yeah, I wanted to show us that part. Now he talked about in one of them other videos. He talked about Big U, man, and that's my theory, y'all, and that's the theory I'm rocking with until we find out something else. I think, like my original theory, when Shorty said what he said on No Jumper, they got his house raided. They raided his house, wanted to know where he got the information from. He told them where he got the information from, and that started the whole investigation. And I think that Colorado either checked in with Big U or didn't check in with Big U, and Big U dropped his law. What's up, Chance? But yeah, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, support the platform if you can. Cash App Baltimore Swag, support the movement. We read all the paperwork, a Durk indictment. Overall, we don't know who telling the Durk case. We don't know who cooperated to is. Big bro, cooperated to probably is not mentioned. It sounded like to me it was Didi at first, but the way they wrote that shit up, man, it's kind of confusing. You know, they mentioned the cooperator to, then they stopped mentioning it. So we don't know who cooperated to is. But what I can say, what I think with certainty is, it's somebody that's very close to Durk. Very close to Durk. And they were a shooter. Cooperated to was a shooter. So we know two shooters. It's just one of them that they keep it quiet. You know. And what else? What's up, Leah? But shit, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Oh my God. It's another day of Keep It G News. And I'm out.